already gonna fall behind.
Yeah, unfortunately, but it's okay. Because yeah, I on my own am at some point probably gonna go back and do the bad endings for the killing game route. Because this route does not have any bad endings, right? Like even the last choice just splits off into a new chapter.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So that means I don't have to worry about that. And then, I might play at least one other. Well, I don't know. I don't know when. I'm probably gonna switch, like, just do the killing game at routes in English, but at a certain point, I think, because we talked about the Retstom route and how we might go through that one, but after that, I'm probably gonna switch over to Japanese and do just like occasionally just do a regular route, and then I'll at one point just sit down and play the rest of the game. So yeah, that'll be cool. I guess speaking of playing visual novels in Japanese, I am probably gonna finish Utori Mono in the next couple days, which is cool because I've been playing it since last July. So, and it's not a long visual novel. It's like 30 to 40 hours, but it's taken me like 50 to 60 because it's in Japanese. So yeah, but I'm almost done, and that's pretty cool. And I've definitely gotten way better at reading it, but yeah, I don't know. Just that's the one thing going on with me. They're making this that I already know about from the the killing game route. So.
Yeah, I think in Killing Game it was kind of just like, yeah, we have this.
Yep. Yeah, and Tsubasa figured it out on herself, where in this it's C-Ray who conceptualized it, so, Oh,
I'm like waiting for a certain line of dialogue to come up in this scene.
Locked in. I feel like I haven't seen this one.
Yeah, I mean, like, you really haven't seen much of Sire in general, let alone, like, sprites
like
like
the
that.
14th day I've seen him. Out of 12. And I'm only 12
yeah,
days
pretty
in,
much.
so it's like, yeah.
I'm like, out of 212 days, you've known him for 12 plus, like, 2 and
yeah.
4, maybe.
Yeah. That very, very
so it's like, yeah. There it is. Oh, it got a voice line? Sire, he might be awful, but he's not homophobic.
At least.
I guess.
True. One C-rated mode that only appears in one route. Interesting. Alright. So yeah, time to go get materials for a bomb. Fiery bomb. So yes, one other thing that's been going on that I'm excited for tomorrow, which is not what. So I've been playing D&D for a while with a group of people I didn't know beforehand. Just I found it online and it's been pretty fun.
Okay.
My character's probably gonna die next session. I'm excited because it's, I don't know, it's just kind of a, like, you know, big hero moment, and the group's mistakes coming back to bite them, and I don't know, it'll change the dynamic of the game too, I think. But then again, it's not guaranteed. I'm not gonna like throw his life away, but you know, I've just been thinking, like, just given the situations, because basically, like, okay, to explain what happened is lots of things. So probably the biggest one is
oh god, that got loud.
I know. Hold on. Yeah, it does this. Okay, I need to get to the stats. I want to see. Wow, that's like I wanted to do an actual exploit. Okay, that was mostly. Never mind. Okay, I was gonna complain. Let me get to the... It's my ears. No, go. Now my Steam might overlay.
Everything's breaking.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, yeah, I'll do this one so I can chat. So basically, a while ago our party was in a... Basically, there's this, sort of, disease, I guess. Sort of, or not disease, it's more of like a biological thing, in the area. Like, just, in a lot of the setting, called the Blight, that, kind of like infects people, creates hive minds, kills them, and then revives them under its influence and stuff. And we found a mansion that in the basement it had the source of the blight, which was a necromancer had done a ritual involving stabbing his daughter in the chest with a knife, and she's now basically some biological fucking horror monster that we've adopted because that's D&D, baby.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, like, because it's like, you know, she's just a victim, and we're trying to, like, help her maybe find a way to, you know, and, you know, stop the blight. Unfortunately, there's also a group called the Gear, which are basically these sort of fascist pieces of shit. And they are, oh, I got the Invader plushie? Wait, okay, that was, okay. Oh, it's just all right. And they found out about her, and I get as we found out that last session, they were chasing us with intent to capture her. Which before that happened, we encountered some dragons, like very young dragons. I attacked one of them, or my character did. They started crying, and then we were able to escape. Then we fought a giant ooze. It was surrounded by salt, and we took way too much time to kill it because we were like, "Fuck this thing! Let's just destroy it." And then after party, so it was like a type of a shoal ooze, which has like a bunch of fish inside of it. That and we were like, let's eat these fish with some of our let's sprinkle some of our drugs that we bought back in like session 2 onto it. So a couple saves later, the entire party except for my character is unconscious, having a drug-fueled, like, they were described as being in another world that's like, sort of like there's gears and slides. It's like a Rube Goldberg kind of machine, you know, the ones where you roll a marble down and it causes a chain reaction to make something happen at the end. And it's like there's giant gear golems and stuff. They're in hell. They're in some kind of fucking freaky fucked up hell. Within minutes of them passing out, we see my character sees the mother dragon pissed off about her kids coming at us, and the Gear, like 60 soldiers coming to capture our biological weapon daughter. So it immediately gets very, very bad. So what has happened is basically she was able to sort of move the party to a relatively safe location in a crevice where they're hiding before running, and then with the RV chasing her. And then my character is facing down the dragon, and since I was the one who attacked the dragon, one of the dragon's children, he said that, like, he explained that he was the one who did it, and he's fighting her alone. Which, by the way, a level 6 Dungeons & Dragons character cannot solo an adult dragon. And we're at the point where it's like, I don't think there's a way I can kind of, like, get out of this situation alive. So my logic was like, okay, at least I can, like, keep the rest of the party alive, was my thought process. So, yeah, I don't know, it's fun. Yeah, D&D's fun.
My brain just went to, like, biological weapon daughter versus, alternate timeline girlfriend.
Sure.
Choose your fighter.
Oh, perfect. Just sends me back on its own. Very nice. But yeah, so that's one thing that's going on with me. Fun campaign so far, and then I've especially been thinking about like how the group dynamic might change because my character's been very like active. Like I'd say the party has 2 leaders with very different leading styles, and he's sort of the one who's leading the party the most, I guess. So if he's gone, I don't know how it's going to change his group dynamic, and then I'll have my. I've been thinking about what other kind of character I might play if he goes. So yeah, I don't know. So that's been pretty fun to think about. Oh, he's gonna ask about.
Well,
the
good
thing.
luck with your potential character death.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. I was gonna make it. I'm thinking of it like just how like the best way to kill off kill off a player character is to give them a week to think about so that because I've literally like written things that the character might say, so it's like I'm hoping to give him a good send off if that's what it comes to. But yeah, also I saw him mention something. It's like, oh, cool, he's got this certain information. Okay. But I have a feeling she's not going to bring it up. Yep. I knew it. Oh, excellent hit the B button. Sorry. Anyway, trying to think of another thing. Oh yeah, I mentioned. No, I did mention that earlier in the stream. Never mind. Because yeah, I guess Utoromono is. I guess to give some. I'll probably give more thoughts on it next week when I have it finished. But I don't know. I'm curious. So obviously, I know you're not going to play the visual novel, but I'm curious as to what you'd think about the anime adaptation, which I know about it because it was at least like somewhat liked on 4chan back when it was airing. I also know it by its nickname at the time. Utawaremono, which is I guess to describe it sort of takes place in a sort of fantasy feudal Japan, with it's got a focus on like sort of like the warring state style like warfare, but it's also like very like I don't know moe I guess in that sort of mid 2000s. Like the lead girl has like animal ears and a tail, which it's like okay, so they're giving her another way to express like cuteness, I guess. And generally speaking, I'd say it's like the characters are fairly archetypical, and like a lot of it is like, yeah, you kind of know some of the jokes that are coming, but also I don't know why I still find it funny, and maybe it's because like it's just fresh going back and seeing something 20 years older, I guess, because I haven't watched a lot of 2000 stuff. But I was just curious about it. I would just be interested in hearing about your thoughts if you had happened to watch the anime, and then we could talk about it. I don't know, but it's only like 20 episodes, but it's still like I don't know if it's good because like I mostly remember of it being talked about at the time, but nowadays people would probably only care about the visual novel. I don't know.
Well, you did convince me to watch one anime in the last week.
Yeah, I feel like that one was like think about it, really easy sell. I didn't even mention Miyuki Sawashiro, where it's like, wait a minute, I should have led with that. Where I feel like with Utoromono, it's like, oh, maybe we could talk about it, but it's like I don't know even if it would be good or not to watch. So, never mind. But yeah, I like it. I'll probably talk, like I said, more about it next week after I finish it, because stories get into some Dragon Ball shit, I guess. I don't know. It's like wait, it's feudal Japan. There's some magic and stuff. There's some fantasy, but then also this last time I played literally had like 2 characters literally doing the Dragon Ball like fighting and teleporting around shit, and I'm like, this is so yeah, that's for that said, I also did like so it's also a 2D grid-based tactical game. That said, I mean it's probably more the difficulty, I would say, as someone who has gone quote as Kurapiko said struggle mode with this game. Utoromono's tactical gameplay is very easy. Like it's baby mode. So I don't think at least I heard the second and third games are more difficult. So, but at least with the first one, you'd probably find that less interesting. Like I was gonna make the comparison to the Mario game, Mario XCOM and Rabbids rather.
Oh, I tried that game and did not like it.
Yeah, because it was boring, right?
It was like, yeah, it was like baby's first tactical RPG,
yeah.
and I'm like, can we skip the story and do the gameplay, please? I don't think I got very far into it.
Well, yeah, because it's like if you're not gonna be interested in the story because it's fucking Mario, and you're not gonna be interested in the gameplay because you're already like really good at XCOM and these kind of tactical games. So yeah, Uto Oromono is definitely more
And
in
the
the Mario
rabbits
category.
were annoying.
Yeah, but you don't like Ubisoft's minions? Yeah. But yeah, no. So I don't know. But I was just gonna say because like so basically there's the characters have like team up attacks. And there was an animation that I had with one of the characters doing it on like literally like the character appears to be the main antagonist, but like as he was getting bounced around by the attack, he was kind of just like he wasn't animating, so he was just like standing still as a 3D model, but then getting bounced around, and it just looked really fucking fun. So yeah, I don't know. It's like the story is still like, especially at the point I'm at, very serious. War and there's some other shit going on that I do not understand the context of, but also then just lots of goofiness in both the presentation and just like the the comedy of the character interactions. So, like that's probably a big part of what I like about the game is the character dynamics and interactions, because they're just like it's a fun cast. So yeah.
I am finally making that list of like the different choices on the off chance that I'm not here.
Okay, cool. Because yeah, I was gonna ask actually about because you usually know like the next 2 weeks out. So do you have a weird one coming up or?
Nope.
Okay, schedule's still looking good.
But,
That's nice. But just in case, of course. Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
The thing you asked me for,
Yes.
like, weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Not too long. Just, again, more of a just in case, because, things happen. But, were you going to say something about it, or just that you had started making it? Tips again!
Oh god, there it is again. Is it just every time you go on an exploration?
I guess so.
Huh. I've never had that come up before.
Or maybe because like with me, I have my game settings changed. So maybe with you, it's like you just change your system settings and like your computer or whatever console you're playing on. So it's like so when it loads in, it doesn't register this setting. So with you, it probably doesn't maybe affect because you probably have all these maxed out, and you just lower your volume on your PC, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I would guess.
Okay.
Because that's how I usually do it. Is I have my PC volume maxed out, and then I lower the volume of everything else. But anyway, I think you were gonna say something.
No, I don't know. If I was gonna say something, I don't know what it was. I don't know.
Oh, good. It's fine. Oh, was that Kyoshka? She made a weird noise.
Did she say Datebayo?
No, I thought she said Gazara, but she like said it in a weird way.
And writing these down, it is like interesting seeing just how many choices there are.
Oh yeah, no, it was about the choices. That's right. Okay. Cool.
The next choice is gonna be fun.
Oh. Okay.
And by fun, I mean just nothing. There is no follow-up.
Interesting. Yeah, do you think, how many choices do you think I'll get to in this, probably at least one, I'm sure, but,
At least 2.
Oh, 2, gotcha. Okay, cool.
Maybe 3. Oh, wait, is that the last choice?
Oh. I guess it makes sense, because I was even thinking, like, if there's a choice towards the end, that's a very short route, to branch off from a very short chapter, rather. So it makes sense that if this is the second scenario, that I'd be pretty, you know...
Okay, I almost have it.
And yes, IDV Guy Mathos did start Ikoku Nikki, but we'll talk about it. And so we have a couple more explorations, so
Ikoku Nikki is good.
Yep. Hell yeah, at least after she eats, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, I have it all written down. I sent you the message. Don't click the spoilers.
I will not. Thank you. I appreciate it, which again, hopefully I won't need it, but, you know, who knows? No, what, I didn't hit that button. Oh, I didn't have to use the killing potion, I just needed to rotate her. And she could have hit the guy on her own. Oops. Oh, I guess hold on.
It's not like wasting one matters on these.
Yeah.
You don't really need them.
Yeah. What's another thing I can talk about? Let me make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, okay. Oh, so I've also been...
I missed Darmy.
That's true. Always. Oh, interesting. I saw a Nozomi option there that I obviously couldn't do. Alright, cool. That'll do it. Oh yeah, if you because yeah, you just sent me that list. I guess I'll bring up another possible list of stuff you could send me. Well, I'll get to it in a second, because basically, so I've been going through my backlog how I've been doing it is I've been wanting to do like one of each of the mediums I have lists for, and then organize my backlog for that list. So one of the things the next thing I rolled at, because I'm still watching Shirokuma Cafe, which was just sort of like it wasn't the anime that it was like something I started last year and wanted to finish. But since the episodes are neatly divided into halves, I'm just gonna sort of watch it while I eat. Like watch the first half while doing breakfast and watch the second half while at lunch.
Okay.
So I just don't really feel like binging it. I'd rather get to something else. So I'm just gonna watch it as a daily instead. So I rolled the next thing and I got a music in English. And what I decided to do is because like I tried to watch or tried to get into music before, but it never really stuck. So what I'm trying to do differently is like I listened to the album just without any distractions, just focusing on, like I was lying on my beanbag chair. And then I've been looking up like music reviews and just discussion on it on YouTube and listening to it at work. So I guess one other thing I did is I decided to ask some of my friends what their favorite albums were. So that way, like, I just think it makes sense for some of the first things I listen to be stuff my friends like. So if you want to list out your 5 like favorite albums or 5 or 10 and just send it to me, that would be cool.
Okay.
And then I'll be sure
I can
to
do that.
give them a listen at some point. Because yeah, I've been especially lately. I think I've listened to Kendrick Lamar's "Good Kid, Mad City" a good few like once just at home and then like twice at work, and then I listened to some analysis, so I definitely understand it better. So that's cool. And then I have a few other ones I'm going to get to. So yeah, which I'll put them on my thread too, because when I feel like probably because I want to listen to them at least like twice each, it just without distractions, just like focusing on the music. Yeah, I don't know, hopefully I'll be more able to talk about music, because I feel, or just like, I don't know, my friend told me back in high school that like you don't have bad taste in music, you just have no taste in music. And I'm like, yeah, that tracks. Like he didn't mean it in bad faith at all. I think that was pretty accurate. So I kind of want to develop more of it, because like I could talk about stories all day, but music is like I like it. I don't really like that one.
There are just like so many possible like hobbies like that you can get into. It's kind of like impossible to hit them all. But
yeah, that's true. I think the difference with music is one that I've already tried to get into it, because I did try back in like 2016. But it's also like it's a part of like every other thing that I do almost. So there's a level at which it like makes sense to me to get into it. But no, you're right that it's like, I can still just listen to music and enjoy it without being able to talk about it necessarily, but I also wouldn't mind the ability to talk about it. So if nothing else, at least I could hear, because like I listened to Good Kid, Mad City the first time, and I'm like, yeah, I like this album. I don't know if it's going to be one of my all-time favorites, but I've listened to it 3 times in like 4 days. So and then also listened to analysis of it that made me appreciate it more. And and then I've got other albums I want to listen to and check out, and then you'll send me some that you like, because I feel like I'll enjoy the ones that you send me, because I think some of the ones it was very much just like, at least the ones I remember you liking were like did you have a Breaking Benjamin album on there or something? I think
I did.
You might have not anymore, maybe, but
not as much of a fan anymore.
Oh.
I have like 1 album of theirs that I come back to every now and, or maybe 2 albums as like a nostalgia kind of thing. But I don't really go out of my way to listen to them anymore.
No,
but yeah, I could put one of them on there.
No, you don't have. No.
Just for funsies.
Put your favorite. Put the ones that you like. The 5 to 10 that you like the most. Is just what I'm asking for. But I mostly was more just thinking of like, your albums were all like in that kind of genre of music, and I listened to quite a bit of that years ago. And through like high school and stuff. So I just felt like, I'll probably enjoy Matthews's picks, because I have a history with liking that kind of music. So it was more what I was getting at. So because I have listened to a number of like Dear Agony and a couple of their other albums. So I probably still have them on my computer somewhere. So but anyway, yeah, I saw.
Would you have listened to them because I liked them? Like, is that how you heard of them?
No. So I listened, honestly, most of the music I listened to through high school and middle school and stuff was either because someone in my family liked it. Like, I think my brother was interested in like 3 Days Grace and My Chemical Romance. So that's how I started hearing those. how I found Breaking Benjamin was actually probably because of a One Piece AMV set to Diary of Jane, and I was like, this song is cool, and I listened to the album. So that's also how I found Sonata Arctica, which is a band that I like because they have a song called The Cage, I think, and someone did a AMV about the Oars fight in Thriller Bark because Kage is spelled very similarly to cage, basically. So Shadow, so Kekamoria. So I watched that AMV and I was like, oh, I like this song. I listened to the song and got into Sonata Arctica, and so that's how I found a lot of the music I listened to back in the day. And then I think in 2016, I was getting into video essays, and my friend knew about Anthony Fantano. And then also, so I tried to get into music, and I did expand my tastes a little bit, but it just hasn't really changed since then. In fact, I'm pretty sure the last.
That was a cute little interaction. It's kind of just Kyoshika talking.
Yeah. She's she thinks that they have like a little sister dynamic with Kuro's like, you shouldn't die.
Yeah, there was also a comment Kura made earlier about how I guess she's been betrayed in the past, and that's the one thing that she hates. So
I did not.
That's why she's being so kind of aggressive with Nozomi, because she's got a history with that. So she's like that. I don't know where I was going with that, but we were talking about music, and I did just remember something that happened in the last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so last weekend, Bree and I were at work, and I had a couple hours to kill before, because I didn't want to drive home and then drive back, so I decided to clean out my car for the first time in a little bit, and in the glove.
I got jump scared. Sorry, you found something.
Every time.
Go ahead.
It really is every time. So yeah, in the glove box, I found a little booklet that was the timing of it was really funny too, because of watching UFO.
Oh yeah.
I found a little booklet that has brass instrument stuff listed on it, and it's a little manual for oh, here's how you would perform maintenance on this instrument and that sort of thing. And I was like, huh, this is not mine. So that means it's been sitting in my car for 6 years since I got it used. I assume from the previous owner or something. Not sure if it's did they forget it there? Did they leave it to try and pass on the joy of music to somebody else? Some other third thing?
Yeah.
But yeah, it felt really funny because of just going through UFO.
Right, and the serendipity of it, for sure.
It's is this a sign? Should I take up an instrument? But but yeah, do I take up an instrument? Is this a sign? But looking through all the different things you have to do for maintenance on one of those, I'm I don't know about
Definitely
that.
not or a wind instrument, probably something lower maintenance. I would think would be smarter.
Yeah. And even the little, because it's got instructions in multiple languages, but the one on the front appears to be English and also oh wait, actually it has 5.
Yeah, I saw Japanese,
Spanish, French, German. Yeah, Japanese. So the name of I guess the company on it is Yamaha.
Oh yes.
And I was watching UFO, and in the the second ED, that name popped up in the credits, and I was like, oh, that's so interesting.
Oh, because
why do I have
they're probably sponsoring the show to some degree, since because it's a Japanese, or it sounds like a Japanese. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I just heard Yamaha, and it's yeah, that's Japanese. So kind of it's Subaru is another Japanese company that has a lot of foothold in America. So Yamaha could very well be the same way. I don't know. or it could be like Atari where it just happens to sound Well, with Atari it was deliberate, but just it sounds Japanese, regardless of whether it is or not. So, but yeah, no, that's I saw when you posted that and just the serendipity of it and the like the fact that you just happen to be watching UFO for the first time since in a while, and then it also was just in your, like you said, in your car for 6 years. I mean, aside from when season 3 aired, was there any time in this last 6 years since you got the car that you had been watching UFO? Since 2020?
No, because Brand New Day came out in 2019, and I saw that at Anime Expo, and I didn't have this car then.
Yeah, and then so it's basically just season 3, and so you had a 12-week period where you could have found that, and it would have also been serendipitous. That's great.
Yeah, I haven't rewatched season 1 or 2 prior to now until I think 2018 might have been when I watched them.
Yeah, you watched them, and then you just kind of kept up as stuff came out, and then and then
I remember seeing both of the anime conventions I went to in 2018 and 2019. Both of them had different screenings for UFO movies. One was Brand New Day, and the other one was Liz. And I have more fond memories of Liz, both because it's an incredible piece of art, but also just I remember watching it with some AniTuber friends, and seeing it premiere in the convention hall was a very unique experience for me. I've seen anime movies in theaters since then, but it was very different at an anime convention where it's oh, these are most likely most of these people are super fans.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was cool. The other fun experience I have of watching anime premieres at conventions was in 2019 when I saw Promare, and it got to the part where Gallo has to breathe life into Leo.
Yep.
And everybody cheered and applauded. It was great.
Well, see, so you guys were talking about the character designs with how unrecognizable some of the character, or specifically Nozomi, I think was between Liz and the Bluebird and Hibike Euphonium. So true story. So I also watched Liz at Anime Expo with What the What. I forget who else was there. And probably a third of the way, halfway through the movie, I leaned over to What, and I was like, "Oh, these two are the girls from season 2 of Hibike Euphonium." He's like, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, they look very different.
Because I also hadn't seen it in a year or so, and I didn't like season 2 as much as season 1. So it just didn't leave as much of an impression on me. And then I watched Liz and Bluebird. It takes me a while to realize who the characters are in the context of EVK.
That's really funny.
I have since rewatched everything. Because I rewatched it for my favorite anime favorites rewatched. So, but I still remember that. That's honestly also him falling asleep. Which I'm sure wasn't because he didn't like the movie. It's just sometimes sleep takes you. But those are honestly and also just it being good. I remember especially the sound, the opening and just seeing the sound design was fucking crazy. I was like, whoa. So it's just that's mostly what I remember from that first watch. And also talking about it with friends and stuff, and
I remember the sound design, people talking about it, and the music and stuff back then, but I didn't have as much knowledge or how to articulate my feelings. So now when I rewatch it, it's probably just gonna be because now I'm really into sound design, and I'm probably just gonna freak the fuck out, and it's gonna be a 10 out of 10, and it's gonna be great.
It's just they just do so many little things that are just the kind of things that if you're just watching the movie and not thinking about it, it's wow, yeah, that sounds like that, how that would sound. But then you think about it and compare it to everything else that you've seen, knowing, especially knowing more, thinking more about sound design. It's yeah, I'm curious as to
I remember in the opening scene of that movie, there's a part where the footsteps of the characters match the beat of the music, that's the lead into it, and it's just it's so good, and the whole movie is like that. Oh, speaking of that movie also, because the composer for it was Kensuke Ushio, I believe. Just a powerful combination with Yamada and Ushio.
Mhm.
But Ikoku Nikki also has a Kensuke Ushio soundtrack,
Yes,
which
you
is
mentioned
like
them, which that
awesome.
yeah. Ah, God, that's
I
a
feel like he's really good at capturing like quiet but maybe like contemplative, like a sort of atmosphere. Like it works really well in Ikoku Nikki because it's like about these characters who have both experienced their own trauma and kind of like a combination of like them bonding through that and also like working through it in their own ways together, and how like one character impacts the other and kind of
Mhm.
changes their life, and it's cool. um I got sidetracked though. Going back to UFO, well actually I
We'll
just
come back to
realized that we're going
Ikokuniki
into,
because yeah, because we'll
yeah.
have a fight, so this will be a good time to talk about. Because I definitely want to talk about the episodes of Ikokuniki that you've watched, for sure.
Hmm.
Even though it's been like a month or so since I've seen them, but yeah, okay. I mean, but anyway, go back to Hibike. Or what you're saying, or I forget whether you're talking. I
You
don't know.
did.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, important thing about the game, real
Oh
quick.
yeah, go.
You get to fight two commanders in this one. Um,
Yes.
so that'll be interesting. Uh, yeah, back to UFO. What sound design?
Liz and
Uh,
Bluebird.
oh, right, Liz and
Yeah.
the Bluebird. Um, that is my favorite piece of UFO. At least it is now. Will it still be? I'm not. It probably will. It probably will. Even though I'm enjoying UFO a lot more now. Um, but like one thing that kind of surprised me going through the first season is that like Nozomi just wasn't there, and I didn't remember why.
Yes.
And I
'Cause she
remember
wasn't in the
like
club at the time. Yeah.
she's yeah, and she's like one of the focal characters of Liz. So I'm like, huh, why is she not here? And Mizore doesn't have like a
Speaking.
line of
Yeah.
dialogue in the first
Yeah.
season. But it makes sense for both of them because like Nozomi not being at the club, and I feel like I think the first time through I didn't find the conflict all that compelling, but now I'm just like, oh, this is pretty good. This is some good drama. And like also knowing that Liz exists and kind of the payoff to their dynamic in season 2, it's just it's so good. I think my top contenders for favorite UFO character at the moment are Kumiko and Mizore.
Okay. No, Kubiko. Yeah, Kubiko is great, especially. Not that Misori isn't, but yeah. You went quiet for a second. Are you good? Or
Yeah, I just took a bite of food.
okay, I should have figured that's what it was. Oh, I didn't realize you were still eating because you were talking a lot. So I was like, oh yeah, she's done, right?
Yeah, now I like had the part where I needed to like put the food in to like function, and now I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm like pecking at the stuff over the course of this. I think I kind of already talked about it last stream, that just like the kind of the drama in UFO is something I appreciate a lot more now than I did back then. And
Yeah.
kind of the like emotions of that, and just seeing the like the passion of everybody playing their instruments and stuff. It's really cool. And yeah, something I really like about Kumiko, like the series just kind of has this like the back and forth between like high school drama kind of getting in the way of the art of the performance and like training and getting better and all that. And what I really like about Kumiko and how she fits into that is like she, uh, like, at least at the start of the series, she doesn't speak her mind a whole lot, and whenever she does, she, like, reacts like, oh, that was a bad thing I just did, or, you know, or like, oops, that slipped out, I shouldn't have said that. But now, that's, like, gotten to the point where she, like, Asuka is such a good, like, counter to her as well thematically, because she is very, like, kind of has her own stuff going on, and you can never quite tell what is her performing, like, under a mask and what is the genuine, like, Asuka. And I just like seeing how that, like, pushes Kumiko to, like, be in situations where she kind of has to speak her mind. Like, that is the correct choice. And yeah, just kind of seeing that arc is cool. I keep saying things are cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a cool show. Kako, no! She have 1 health. Be careful. There we go. Okay, she's safe. Okay, cool. Now everyone's close over here, which is what I was waiting for. So time to go crazy with Kiriko. She's just gonna build up. I'm just gonna clear out this side with her, I think. She's gonna do doing insane amounts of damage after I get these guys. She already is, actually.
She's good at doing that.
Okay, cool. I just cleared out this entire side in one go. Oh, can I get everybody here? Yeah, I can. Cool. And then I can, oh yeah, this side's already clear. I don't need to do that. Nearly clear. Oh, she's stunned. Oh, perfect.
Okay, I am done with my food.
Yes.
I think part of why I like Kumiko more now, like, I just like her little, I mean, she's got a few different things going on, but the whole, like, how she communicates and what she chooses to say and what she doesn't, and kind of, like, sometimes she'll, like, do, like, she'll try to be considerate of somebody else and, like, kind of change her speech based on that. And I guess that's just kind of something that like, I sort of connect with, because I feel like that is a lot of what I used to do and, like, have kind of been working on trying to change. Like, and now I lost that train of thought.
No, you're okay. I was just focused on the fight. Save some voltage. Yeah, I'll have another turn. Yeah, because I did not. I'm pretty sure I watched season 3 as it aired, so I did not. So I rewatched it, but it was after. What's it called? Before season 3. So yeah, I'll definitely rewatch it again. Oh, there's more guys, motherfuckers! I hate it when they do that.
Yeah, I don't think I watched season 3 while it aired, but I did watch it, like, the year that it aired. But that'll be fun, because, like, when I watched it then, I didn't remember.
My game better not crash.
Uh-oh.
I just stabbed the guy. I do that all the time.
No.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I was
Oh,
worried
we're
for a
back.
sec. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, yeah, let me make sure all the other sides are clear. I hope they aren't. Okay. Oh, they'll
Oh, right. I was talking about, yeah, like I watched it when it aired, but or not when it aired, like the year it aired. And when I did it then, I like hadn't watched any UFO since 2019. So that was kind of an interesting experience in its own right, but now I'll get to go back to it with like the proper context and probably love it.
Yeah.
Because I already thought it was pretty good. Okay, I definitely feel more alive after eating food.
Yeah, the food will do that, right?
So yeah, like some days I just get home from work and I'm just like,
Yeah.
But the food helped.
Oh, how does this in a second? Could have used actually. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, what's up with Ikoku Nikki?
It's peak. I feel like you said, it was probably the easiest pitch ever because it's like, I remember like watching it and then like I wanted to look into it a bit and I messaged you about this. That like I looked into it and I was like, oh, okay, this manga was published in a josei magazine and that's targeted at like adult women. And I was like, it took me a moment to like, oh, right, of course I would like that.
Yeah.
As an adult woman. Yeah, I really like the characters and I definitely connect with some of their struggles. I like the way that the series handles like time, like it's not always in chronological order. And sometimes it's like, I don't know what is supposed to be happening first of these two events, but like it's a vibe, you know?
Well, I think the comment that you made to me is, I guess, the way you talked about like how the series jumps around time. You connected to that a bit and how you've been affected by your trauma with how, like, because I think more so, like, obviously, like, you know, like COVID kind of fucked with a lot of people's perception of time, but I had really like, well, specifically the thing that I was thinking about is, so my brother got into a car, he hit another car that was parked while he was going to work one day, and
oh no.
One thing I remember that he told me, oh, I already had a BP? No, I'll use one thing that he told me that I thought about was how he kept like seeing the accident again, which, yeah, he wasn't hurt, but it was like more of a financial burden than anything. But still, just like what I was thinking about was just how like he had this traumatic experience and his sense of time was fucked up after that because he kept thinking about the, like, he was reliving experiences as it was there, right? So it's like you know, he's experiencing this past moment and his present at the same time, right? Which I hadn't thought about it, but the way that you framed it with like, oh, this is romantic, and then also just like me, because I feel like more so than like with me, I guess, is that like, you know, you mentioned or are surprised, I guess, by the passage of time, and I think it's like, oh, this is partly because of that, which I don't know, it's just something I was thinking about because I think that's an interesting way to frame it, and I appreciate your perspective on that.
Yeah, like, the way I would kind of describe it is like, mentally, some days I'm here and some days I'm not, if that makes sense. like maybe it is kind of like something brings up a memory, or like sometimes it'll just feel like things sort of jump around. Like one week, a week will go by, and it'll be like, oh really? Like that was a week, and then sometimes it's like, oh, I felt like I was here pretty much every day this week. Yeah, like the way I think of it is like sometimes it feels like mentally I'm somewhere else, and I really like the way that is visualized with the like desert and just like a world of just like endless sand and emptiness. It's just I don't know, visually it captures the emotions in a way that's hard to describe.
Mm-hmm.
俺は不当の化身バラガルーゾだ覚悟しろ貴様らはここで終わりだ
I'm trying to think if there was like any more I could say on the time.
I mean, one
I
thing
think
would,
also
go
like
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say the
Give me a little more
outfits, the
time.
fashion is good. Like especially like in the opening because they wear so many different ones. But it's like yeah, it's good.
Yeah, you mentioned like how in the past I used to wear like the fingerless gloves.
Yeah, I had
just like a bit
in the opening at Tokyo wearing toeless socks. Which we were talking about it, where it's just like that doesn't.
Like, what is the?
I don't get it. What's the point of toeless socks? Feeling fingerless gloves, it's like okay, you're getting some like coverage and warmth for your hand, but also still having the dexterity of your, and also ability to use touchscreens of your fingers.
Yeah.
I don't know what the point of having your toes exposed with your. I mean, yeah, you mentioned nails, like showing off painted nails. Like, okay, that I can kind of understand. Maybe if you have issues with like fungus or something, like having them, covering your feet, but also having air reaching them easier so that they don't get moist and like I guess, but I don't.
I'm just
I don't
like
think
maybe
Bakio's
it's an
sad, but
indicator.
Disaster girl. I don't know. Go ahead. Sorry.
Maybe it is just one of many indicators that like, oh, this character might be neurodivergent.
Oh yeah, you just can't. I don't know.
これ以上あなたたちの好きにはさせない。
Using touchscreens with your feet, obviously.
I mean, I've seen. I don't think it's real, but I think, honestly, there might be people crazy enough to do it. Just learning how to type with your feet and then having having two monitors, but also having two computers and controlling the second computer with your typing with your feet or something like that. Like
Simultaneously?
I guess so. I don't know. I think this is like an anime character, so but still, I just haven't thought of like Jesus Christ.
Okay, I could believe an anime character doing that.
Yeah. I mean, people do that kind of stuff if you're like I remember. No, actually, someone I do know who plays with their feet is so I think I found out they were a young streamer who I found about through one of the VR interview things where he basically had a condition where the way his skin would his skin would break incredibly easily and it would heal in a way that kind of like covered, so he kind of didn't have hands because his hands were so covered in skin from the way that it healed and after it broke, because his hands are going to be moving often, right? And so he played video games with his feet, basically. Which I thought was interesting. And
new Chihiro Fujisaki headcanon unlocked. Trying to think if there was like anything else to comment on. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's the Miyuki Sawashiro voice actress, or the character is voiced by her. Yes. And like, I know I messaged you when like that came up too, because it's just like, oh cool, another like burnout adult woman who's voiced by Miyuki Sawashiro, because there is she voices my favorite character in Call of the Night, who is very much the same kind of like well, Call of the Night is obviously a bit more like fantastical because it's got like vampires and stuff. But yeah, like characters who are traumatized and doing their best. Yeah, so like that was another aspect of it I liked.
So they're just
Miyuki Sawashiro is just
Sorry.
like
Oh yeah,
the goat.
she's the best. Well, because when you brought it up, I was like, oh yeah, I did mention Miyuki Sawashiro. I might be stupid. Like it just feels like so obvious because she's the legend. But yeah.
Did they fuse in the first timeline?
So,
I'm going to assume no.
In the first one, the canon one, they just fought. I think they fought him at a base. I'm pretty sure. I went into a base and found
Okay.
him. And then with the worm, that was the worm that absorbed. She fused with Ima and a couple of the other ones. So remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yuga, they were even talking about Yuga using the poison. But in this case, they fused on purpose, which they didn't. Their dialogue didn't seem very romantic, but there's definitely like an implication of there, I guess, because so I don't know. I was just thinking about that with the way they're sort of mutually like becoming one, and also it's just an interesting use of their Hema Anima that hasn't really been seen. So. Of course, it is appropriate that we're talking about Miyuki Sawashiro, even though she's not in this game. But like, my favorite performance of hers is just, in a Kodaka game still. Like, Genocide is so fun. I love her. Like,
yeah,
honestly.
it's incredible.
Oh god. Like, I remember when we
I remember,
streamed
like,
Trial 2, and I literally stopped to and listen to when the Genocider reveal happened because she's so good. Like, she makes it. She just makes it.
Genocider also just like has a couple times of just like making random silly noises where it's like, what is that supposed to mean?
What? I remember that one like my life, because I feel like that just came out because she probably just said it in the recording studio and they just like, okay, fuck it, put it in the game, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's got to be like an interesting part of being, I guess, a dub director. I mean, like, even in, like, it's still a dub in Japanese. Or, I don't know what ADR, what the term would be.
I know how you mean.
But, like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I get caught up on particulars sometimes, because my abusive ex was very particular about, like, certain words, and I've realized now that, like, oh, that's where that comes from.
Okay.
So sometimes I take word choice too seriously.
Wait, it's too much AP on the other side, so I gotta just be safe over here. No, that's gonna.
But yeah, like being a voice director, or maybe it would be for the editor at that point, like just having. I assume like the whole voice session is recorded, and so it's like not only do you have all of the different takes of the lines, but also, yeah, just extra silly stuff like that. And just kind of like, what do you do with it all?
Yeah. Which of course that one they had to actually add in the whole scene, even though it was just, and it's just like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it was planned, and they just was like, they just put, just say something silly here, because I think that'll happen with some, scripts is that, like, especially at least I know of in some Western productions, but they'll be like, hey, say something, it's like, they're not gonna write a line for some actors because it's like they couldn't write anything as fun. Oh, you should start my turret! No!
No, the turret strats!
You bitch! Okay, I'm gonna do... I fucked up last time because I didn't do her ultimate at any point, but when the boss no, actually she's just gonna die, so I'm just gonna... No, let me do some funny stuff with Ima real quick.
They ruined the turret strats, kill them now. There is no greater offense than this.
There we go. I'll leave that side for now. It'll be fine. Or actually, I'll just. Yeah, this would be perfect. Okay, cool. I guess I should. Yeah,
Bye,
the boss was gonna come
Kako.
and kill Kako, so I just figured I'd get the 100 voltage, get 2 more AP, and then I can do some good work on the others. Rip Bozo.
The way that you play compared to the way that I would play this is just very. I find it interesting every time.
Uh-huh.
Like, our brains just work a bit differently, I guess, in that way. Slash, I have more experience with tactical RPGs.
Yeah.
Like,
And or better
how I would approach a battle like this is immediately start throwing people to do their desperation attacks at the commander and just like chip away as much health as possible, and then have Takumi do his big like attack boosted thing.
Oh yeah, I can do.
I know Shigeru Chiba is a voice actor that does a lot of unprompted improv. Oh, that's Fate Go.
Oh wait, now we can do this. Oh, that's perfect actually. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool.
Thanks for coming, Shoma.
Yep. No, this wasn't a desperation one. I ran out of desperation potions.
Okay.
Because I figured I could clear out that side and
Ooh, is Nozomi on that side?
Nozomi is not. Cause,
that sucks.
Yeah, no, reviving him and then doing his beam a couple more times and taking advantage of the fact that he has all that damage from last turn. I didn't. Think
I've
about
never
doing that
tried
until-
that before, and I was honestly just curious if it works that
Honestly,
way.
I don't see why it wouldn't. So, but yeah, no, that's a good thought. I'll try and remember that. Okay. Cool. Got a
Oh, and also like, I do like the going back to Ikoku Nikki, like the premise of like the diary, and I really liked how I don't remember the character names at all.
Asa
remember
and
who the-
Makio are the 2 main ones. Everyone else I'm gonna struggle with.
Which one is Makio the adult?
Makio is Asa's aunt, and Asa is the one who just lost her parents.
Okay, yeah, so like how I really liked how Makio described like here's how you should write in the diary, and she mentioned like write whatever comes to mind. In particular, like don't write about things that are hard to write about, and I feel like that is such a good way of like I guess how the characters are kind of like exploring and processing their trauma. Because you know, it's like if you try to unpack everything all at once, it won't work.
Yeah.
This is kind of a weird like comparison to bring up, but I remember I saw a clip of like I think it was like a Hank Green comedy show thing that he did.
Oh, that's the one. I listened to it of him fighting cancer, right?
Yeah, and he was like talking about his cancer and how like like the like science or the medical stuff behind it is like, oh, well, why can't we just do this all at once? Well, it would kill you. So it's like it has to be done. The chemotherapy has to be done like incrementally in order to not like kill the cancer but not kill you. And now I kind of think of like trauma in kind of a similar way where it's like, well, if you could try to process it all at once, it would be bad.
Yeah.
It'd be overwhelming and bad.
That's a really good way to think of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, like I feel like it doubles as like good advice for kind of like processing trauma, but also good just writing advice.
Uh-huh. Oh. What?
Like if you're struggling on this part, just
that's
move on to something else. Think of something else to say.
Oh, I did no damage, you little bitch.
Oh no. Oh, it's the like attack
yeah, I didn't
debuff.
realize. So it just wasted an AP basically. Just because I'm trying. to get the little fucking pitch away, so I can do lots of damage with Kyoshika, but I shouldn't have used Takamaru apparently, because Gaku is fine. There we go. Okay, now I can
Gaku is fine, and that's a problem. This is my agenda.
Killing game route. Okay, she's not doing that much damage. Oh, did I do an attack potion? I'm done.
There will be something really funny with Gaku later in this route.
Okay. Funnier than him dying?
Funny in a different kind of way, I guess.
You're not really that mean-spirited. I just thought, I was like, I don't know, what's the funniest thing I could say right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have had someone do a yell, but oh well, I didn't think about that. Oh, yeah, I can just finish her. I didn't need to do the move again.
Okay, now for things.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah, there's like a lot of cool stuff that's about to happen.
Okay.
I'm excited to see your reactions.
Because I would expect Vesnus is going to want to slip in and get her Hemonima boost, but they also have the, the flame bomb, so... Oh! Yep. Okay, they did. Oh, damn it! I was said it earlier, but I was like, based on their dialogue, I didn't read it this way. But now it's like, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, you said that, and I was like, I don't want to confirm that that's correct yet. I'll just wait. Yeah, this is that fight.
They're people. What do you? Not the invaders aren't people. What? Like, yeah, this is definitely like. I feel like going through the first time, it's like, oh shit, I didn't think about like, oh yeah, if they have language, of course they have like, you know, bonds and like, you know, they're human. But obviously after the killing game route, it's like, yep, I know, yeah, we've adopted invader babies called commune. So
yeah, and
yeah.
like I think in like the Route 0, like the first 100 days, I'm pretty sure aside from Ava, you just like kill every commander, so you don't even get like the opportunity to see like this isn't a CG in the first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like they don't have the time to both like speak and be understood, but also do anything because they get killed.
Okay, so okay, I was wondering like, did we see it? Like, no, he's a little warrior, so I was wondering if like, oh, was there some maybe another commander? But no, a little warrior implies that that's a way to say that.
Are we intruding on something? Yeah, no, just the death that you caused. Good job. And Hiruko's like, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, huh? That's, I knew it! Bitch! Both of them? You greedy bitch!
Yeah.
Literally, like, on their, like, their hand-holding, like, them, like, trying to reach out to each other and...
Oh, she stabbed him through the hands?
Dude, bitch.
I didn't notice that. That's toxic.
She's such a piece of shit. Well,
like, I mean, yeah, killing them is bad enough,
because
but
in my head
like...
I was like, oh, she's gonna get one of them, then maybe they can sneak the other out here. But no, she went through both of them at the same time because they were holding hands!
I feel like it's not even just that, like, she just, like, stole their life and energy. Like,
she's
the fact that
over
she...
their bond, right? Yeah.
Yeah. That's really interesting.
Okay, I am going to use the bathroom real quick, because it looks like we're going to go into another fight. That's probably a auto-lose battle, but I'll be right back.
No, you can win.
Smile.
Yeah, Veshnus is a character I'll be able to talk about, I guess, a little later, when we get to, like, one of the choices. How is everybody doing? I am tired, but I'm all right. There's a lot that I'm excited to get to in this stream, like what's about to happen after this, for example, will be pretty cool. Yeah, I know that there's like another choice that'll probably come up in this stream. Oh yeah, it's that one. Okay. Oh, Dwarf is gonna get to meet this version of Ava.
Uh-oh. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
Smile.
Smile.
Okay, wait. Oh, that's 5? 5? Oh, I have 2 A's. Okay, well, that's rude. I mean, I'm still just gonna... Oh, yeah. I'll be fine.
I asked how chat was doing, and someone just said, "I'm vibing." Yeek.
Hell yeah.
I remember what happens after this. OMFG. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Ombre, what got you curious about Bubsy? Also, you're gonna play other run and guns. I feel like by other run and guns, you probably mean like Gunstar Heroes, but the way that you listed those two messages out implies that Bubsy is a run and gun. Which it is not. So, anyway, the reason I'm playing Bubsy is because I'm playing games with None. We were playing Pokemon ROM hacks, but I got sick of that because we were playing a bad one, and I was like, I can't do more of this shit. So instead, I wanted to do his goal. He had a goal of, is there a way I can, oh yeah. I mean, not that it really matters. In fact, I kind of wouldn't mind it being in desperation mode. But, anyway, so basically, so yeah, None has a goal of playing more games that come out this year, and two that he had his eye on were Super Meat Boy 3D and Bubsy 4D. So him knowing my autism, we just decided that we're gonna play the Super Meat Boy games and then the Bubsy and also the Bubsy games. So we've already played the Light World of Super Meat Boy. That was the first one we played, and then we played Bubsy Claws Encounters of the First Kind, which was the first Bubsy game, and it was bad. It was really bad. There was really not much redeeming about it at all.
Speaking of really bad.
Oh, she killed most everybody, but not quite everybody.
Yeah, I guess she couldn't kill Nozomi because then she'd be like dead.
Yeah. And then whatever characters they decided to write into this scene.
How are they gonna get out of this one?
I'm waiting for the fire, because the firebomb was what did it last time. But, so, and we just built it, so...
Yeah, I like how it gets made, and it's like, oh yeah, you know, it'll be a last resort you can have for, like, peace of mind. Thinking like, oh, it might come up later. It's like, no, we need it now, immediately.
Yeah, but of course it's also like, this just happens as a killing game route more. Not quite, like, I don't think Vestness doesn't get them to this point of desperation, but they do mention that, well, Takumi wasn't there when it happened. They did get to this point of desperation when Vestness attacked them, but we didn't see we didn't see it because so we just like, oh yeah, Subasu just made this bomb and she blew up Vestness with it. So it's like we're supposed to be like, oh yeah, like what happened in this route, but with Takumi without Takumi there, you know. But now I'm just like, okay, oh never, okay, it's not gonna be that straightforward.
Yeah, now you can actually see how the scene would have played out initially with like, you can get the like information part of it. Instead of just like, yeah, this happened off screen. The characters they decided for this scene are very deliberate. This is true.
I'm afraid.
This might be one of my favorite choices in the game.
Oh, I didn't think about it being a choice. Because I'm getting a sense of like using Hemonima as a trigger probably means a suicide bomber. Yeah, so or something like, and then they have to be right next to the flame bomb.
Yeah, that's a good point, Shark. Tsubasa got the bomb made faster than CRA, who is the one who made it originally.
Yeah,
Because here it's like not. I think CRA said it's not quite finished.
Yeah, Tsubasa just made it off screen. So yeah, he really is a genius, I guess. I'll answer your question in a bit, Ombre.
けど俺らには蘇生マシンがあるだろう死んでも
爆発に巻き込まれたら跡形もなく消し飛んで死体がなくなっちゃったら蘇生マシンでも生き返ることはできないよ。
Uh-oh, I'm afraid.
マジかよ
And also, I'll get to describe some alternate routes too.
Oh god, because I know what the choice is gonna be. In spirit, I just don't know it because it's like obviously it's like because it's Coma mentioned which characters delivered. I'm not thinking about it. It's like yeah, it's probably the characters who would be most likely to sacrifice themselves.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be between two, I would assume.
そんなことできるわけないだろ
Because I'm assuming all the choices are A or B, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But that's still like there's like more than two characters alive.
たった一人の犠牲であの大将軍を倒せるんだ
Oh boy.
いやダメだそんなこと絶対に
Yeah, well, Takumi's already kind of failed to save everyone because Darumi died. But this, I guess, is a heavier decision for him because in this timeline, I don't think he really cared that much about Darumi.
Yeah. And yeah, no,
And it can't.
Mentioning how Tsubasa was able to make the detonator too, so no one needed to die. Because I was just thinking like, no one needed to die last time because they had fewer people against fucking
that's
Vestas.
true.
Yeah.
俺も
Fuck! I was even thinking like like what would a route that, but it's like yeah, Takumi literally can't sacrifice himself. In my head, I was thinking like, oh, I'll choose Takumi because that means he has plot armor, he'll live, right? If he dies, it's a bad ending, and I just have to go back and make the other choice. But C-Ray's refusing it.
That'd be
so.
too easy.
Yeah, right. That's exactly why I thought that, because that's the easy way out, isn't it?
公約をやんのは俺ら3人の誰かって
What does he mean, like, the three of us? There are more than three other options.
The three conscious ones, basically. Takamaru, Kyoshika, and Tsubasa. Because it's like... Cause
everyone else is unconscious.
Everyone else is dead. No, they're not unconscious, they're dead. They need to be revived.
Yeah.
So all that's left is Nozomi, and then Nozomi and Takumi are... Nozomi doesn't have enough female anima, and Takumi is the leader. So... It's only between the three.
Okay, so that's how they narrowed it down.
Yeah.
待ってくれやっぱりまだ他に何か方法が
Oh, that's gonna be a fun story to explain to everyone else.
Yeah. Good morning. Which I was funny, going back to my D&D real quick, I just think it's like, no matter what happens... Well, okay, if my character dies, from the perspective of the other characters in the party, they killed a monster, took a bunch of drugs, woke up, their friend is dead and their adoptive monster daughter was kidnapped. And it's like they don't know, the players know what happened, obviously, but so I'm just thinking about the like, oh, they die and they come back and one of their friends is fucking gone, right? So at least they'll have someone to explain it to them.
I think also something I like about Takumi here is that like if he could have it his way, he would sacrifice himself here. And like that was his first suggestion before just like, okay, throw one of my classmates at it. This is a rough one.
Well, because now I'm wondering is like either it's a trinary choice where I have 3 options, or someone else gets. Because it seems like they all are. Even Tsubasa is like they're all willing to, but they're the Takami's the one who chooses. Ah!
Yep.
Oh no!
でもグダグダ言ってんじゃねえ。おめえが決めねえと決まらねえだろ。頼む。
Oh god, and one of these is quote unquote the correct choice too.
Yeah, he is in a tough position where like somebody has to make the decision, and so they're putting it off on him.
Oh, I feel like I haven't seen that Kyoshika sprite. Because she obviously.
Yeah, I
is,
think
like,
it's a new one.
Yeah, she's saying what she's saying, but there's obviously a part of her that doesn't feel that way, but she's bearing that part.
And remember how in the killing game route, she also sacrificed
Yes,
herself
I
with
was
the poison.
thinking about that, right? Because like.
And it's very in character for Takemaru to want to sacrifice himself too, or maybe not
Yes,
want
well,
to, but
well, I
is
think
willing to.
So the angle, because like. Oh, there are 3 choices!
Yep.
Let's go. Okay, so
I think this might be the only
I was
3
gonna
choice.
say, which is interesting because that means okay. So because like the angle I was thinking, because Tsubasa feel like she's kind of like, I don't know. Tsubasa's interesting because like she in the killing game route, she's Takami's lover. She's also like I feel like personality wise like kind of the weakest in a sense of just like as far, but she's still willing to do it. Kyoshika obviously sacrificed herself in the killing game route. Takamaru is interesting because of the toxic masculinity at play here, because like because obviously like there's a cultural bias here where like the guy is like, especially like knowing Takamaru is like he doesn't want to hit girls, so why the like if I pick either of the girls, Takamaru's probably gonna be fucking pissed, right? Because in his mind, you know, he's stronger than the girls, and also he should probably die first, and that's just a general like cultural bias, right? So it's like, I don't know what's the, because I was about to choose, and it's like, no, Mathis has to choose. This is like, I have to choose in like, what would I pick? What do I think is the correct choice here?
Who would you pick?
The other is none of them. This is bad. This is bad.
So you quit the game and you don't play it ever again.
Basically.
You know, the hidden 4th choice.
I feel like going by cultural bias, Takamaru is probably the quote-unquote answer I'm supposed to choose here, but like I guess I don't know, Kyoshika also has the baggage of like I already know that she accepted this in a different route, and Tsubasa's like that feels like the quote-unquote worst one, because it's like I feel like she's the character with the least strength to but then again, she was already like Tsubasa's just a really interesting pick, knowing about coming off of the killing game route. So
the fun part about this choice too is that there is like a scene for all of them, like not just that it's like visual novel kind of dialogue, like, you know, the I can't think of the art style, god, my brain just died, but you know, like it's video, I don't know. I did my best.
So yeah, I'd probably pick I'm assuming the game wants me to pick Takamaru. Honestly, even though it's the choice I least want to pick, I'm really interested in seeing the Tsubasa choice, because it feels like she's kind of the odd one out here, right? Like self-sacrificing macho biker guy, self-sacrificing samurai girl, Tsubasa. She drives the car.
Tsubasa,
you know?
Tsubasa also, I think she said that like she doesn't really want to, like she wants to live. So even though she said she would do it, she has kind of indicated that like she just feels like the wrong option here. Like she is not just like the like maybe the weakest will of the 3 and like least willing to sacrifice herself, but also like she is the most useful because she is the engineer. She knows how to build things.
Pod, right? Like she can do a lot. Yeah, that's a good point.
So Tsubasa's kind of the only one that feels like the obviously wrong choice.
Mhm.
Do you have anything else you want to say, or is it time?
I think it's time because I feel like it's just yeah, I don't know. Because again, going back to Killing Game Room, I think Kyoshika's probably the better choice, but I think Takamaru might be the intended choice. But who am I? Who's what's the truth? Tell me the truth.
Kyoshika.
Okay, it is Kyoshika. Okay, that makes sense. Oh,
Remember,
boy.
misogyny route.
Oh.
This was not the choice that made me give it that name, but it is funny.
Okay.
And I will explain the alternate routes after this.
Okay.
マガドリ頼まれてくれるか
承知した
Yeah, first Darby and now Kyoshika. Killing all the
Yeah,
ladies.
two of my like favorite characters, both of them.
And also with Kyoshika, I imagine it'll affect the Kurara Nozomi dynamic because she was obviously trying to get them to reconcile, and then she dies for everyone's sake, but them included.
Yeah.
So, I should have thought
Yeah,
about
'cause,
that. See, that's honestly like what pushes it. Okay, now I understand why this is like the main choice actually. Because not just because she did it was like this in the Killing Game route, but because of those. I should have thought about how important the Nozomi Kurara conflict was. So yeah.
Oh, also, I guess in terms of just sacrifices in the Killing Game route, technically Takemaru does sacrifice himself
Yes,
to
to
keep
save the
Tako
twins,
and
that's
Ima
right.
alive.
I did that. That is true. Which obviously I didn't think about that one because it's not given as much weight compared to Kyoshika's.
Mhm.
Because obviously Kyoshika is sacrificing her life for Takumi, so it's
Yeah.
you know, given much more attention because we are Takumi.
This one hurts. This one hurts.
Yeah, there it is. Yep, there it is. Ow, ow, it hurts. It
Yeah.
hurts. Oh.
拙者の大事な友人仲違いしたままなのは心苦しいだから仲直りしてくれまいかそれが拙者からの最後の願いでござる
Pain.
よしかちゃ
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, I realized, Coleman, that you were like you haven't finished the Killing Game route and we've been talking about it, so I'm sorry.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah. Oh no!
Little keychain.
Because Takumi was even like, oh, the Tsuchinoka is a real Kyoshika, and she's like, oh, then I'll make one.
Yep.
マシンで作ったものに拙者の技を加えて作ったでござる
She's so good.
Yeah, I just picked Kyoshika because out of all of them, she's the one that said pick me first. Yeah, that was kind of the indicator of like what the right choice was. She, even after Takemaru said Takumi will decide, she's like pick me.
Mhm. Yeah, she kind of makes the choice for Takumi more so than Takemaru and Tsubasa did.
Mhm.
But that looks like another new one. I don't remember seeing. Obviously, she's had her sword like that, but I don't remember her with that expression when she's done it. So, oh, also, that's interesting. He's in the text there. It says Kyoshika, Kyoshika, but in the original, he says Ore wa, which is like himself, basically. So that was interesting that he just But no, it makes sense to translate it that way. I think for sure.
分かったよ
拙者は恐れてはおらぬ
This is just like watching them, I guess, just chilling.
Mhm. Yeah, now she gets to make her heroic final speech.
I don't know. I always tend to think about that, like, because I remember when I first, kind of when I watched this, rewatched it too, but Euphonium second season when like, Nozomi and the name, like, what shit? Well, you said it earlier, Mizure, right? No, Nozomi and Mizure,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. When they were having their like argument that sort of climaxed their character arc. Kumiko's just
Mhm.
standing there the whole time, not saying anything, and I just couldn't like shake that thought. Like she's just standing there awkwardly as they're arguing and discussing and like, bearing their hearts out to
Mhm.
one another, and I'm just like, but Kumiko's just standing there. Like I just couldn't shake that from the scene, so it definitely impacted a little bit for me. But now I'm thinking about like, I guess this is just watching them tearfully decide who's gonna die. Um,
I was like getting chills just like revisiting this scene and thinking about it, and it's like, oh,
yeah.
yeah, it's
Um,
definitely.
後のことはお主らに任せたでござるぞ。
Stop showing me new sprites, evil game.
Yep.
さあ、聖十文字島よ。共に戦場に咲き散ろうぞ。行くぞ。正義は必ず勝つでござる。
She's so fucking cool.
She is.
Oh, that's the bomb. What's she doing over there? Looking for fucking pennies on the ground? Oh,
Admiring her own strength.
Probably, yeah. Oh no, they did the fucking bus. Or,
They did the thing.
I think it's no, it's Getter. It's Getter Robo thing that also was referenced in Girl the God. Yeah. Fuck.
Oh,
And
is that what originated the like
Yes.
character fading into white?
Yes, which it was also referenced in Aikatsu, funnily enough, in a mecha parody episode. So,
That's
but,
funny.
yeah, but
Also, like the little kind of like flower petals in there at the end, or if that was if that was what it's
yeah,
supposed to be,
that-
or if
that
it was
might have
little
been.
like specks of like undying flame.
Flower petals make sense. I feel like they feel appropriate.
Hmm.
The
Another
misogyny
grave.
root. Another misogyny root grave. Who's next? Kako? Hiruko? Who are you gonna say? I'm only gonna name the girls because, like, now it's a sausage fest.
Hmm. And Takumi again, like doubting his choice immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, go ahead, or yeah, link it somehow. That would be great. Coleman. Oh,
The
boy.
post about the scene. It's such a good scene.
Oh boy.
So, if you had picked Takemaru there,
And avoided the misogyny
you
route
would
by killing the guy. Yeah.
you this is true. Unfortunately, it would lead you into what is so far my least favorite route of the game,
Okay.
and that is the Cult of Takumi route.
You did mention that one earlier. So, all right, you brought up the idea at least.
And
I
the
think,
premise
yeah.
of that one is basically Takemaru dies. Yugamu makes some kind of like drug for Takumi, like about, oh, you need to be a
no.
confident team leader and draw people towards you.
No.
And yeah, so everybody just loses their mind and basically like deifies Takumi, and it's kind of like, you could call it maybe like a kind of like psychological horror or something. It goes to some uncomfortable places, some of it being very like sexual. Actually, wait, the other scene I was going to describe is also sexual. To spoil one of the bad endings on Cult of Takumi,
Okay.
it is just explicit sexual assault.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, all right. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it does a lot, and I don't particularly like it.
Yeah, that does not sound in yeah, that sounds rough.
Oh, it is also repetitive. That's another way to describe it.
Uh-huh. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's where you okay.
Even the Flame Boy's like, "Oh, I shouldn't have made the bomb," and it's like everybody would have died.
Yeah.
Everybody would have died if he didn't make the bomb.
So have you done the Tsubasa side yet, or not quite?
Yes, yes. That route leads you to the Veshness route. Um,
What does that mean?
so in that one, Tsubasa goes to sacrifice herself, and she can't do it. She can't bring herself to sacrifice herself like that. So
Oh.
Veshness like knocks them all out and basically imprisons them in the school. And so the premise is kind of like Takumi talking with Veshness. Tsubasa is kind of like she is being used as like the girl who goes around and like gives people food and like
Uh-huh.
so she's like running errands the whole time and um yeah, and it's kind of like, can they break out of this? Also, really interesting thing about that route, um, all of the remaining commanders are there and characters.
Oh, so they just come to, and everyone comes to hang out at the base at the school.
Yeah, and so you get, as far as I have seen so far, that's the most you're gonna get of like some of those characters personality-wise.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it is kind of a short route,
I would
and
imagine.
I feel like
yeah,
there's a
because it's
lot
like
of
Takumi literally can't do anything. The invaders have won, so there's no like fighting, right? So yeah. Okay. Wild.
But yeah, you learn a lot about Veshness. Oh, what was the other thing I was gonna say? Yeah, like I feel like there is a lot of missed potential for me in that one. I feel like I would have liked to learn more about some of the other
Mhm.
commander characters, but it's still like a fun route.
Okay. Huh.
And I think the fact that Tsubasa can't bring herself to do it and like is just the wrong choice straight up, is neat.
Well, especially because it seems to lead to such a bad position for everybody, right? Like not 0%, but still like literally like yeah, everyone's in prison. Like think about like the Killing Game route where they were like, oh yeah, Vestas is incredibly strong and like she's gonna bring a giant army. We have no chance of winning.
Mhm.
They still pulled out a victory. Like even in the one of the bad innings, they just like fought Vestas to a draw, right? Like
Yeah.
but then they literally just came closer to losing or to and being in a worse situation arguably. So yeah, I'm curious as to how that goes. So okay. Oh, I guess Coleman says he's wanting more context on the invaders, maybe.
Yeah, I hope I didn't give too much away of that one.
I mean,
There's definitely stuff I left
I
out,
think
but
giving away I mean, I guess like yeah, there's still obviously the opportunity to be surprised by the premise, and there's routes that you haven't got. Like there'll still be times where I'm surprised by the premise because obviously like basically everything on the other side, right?
mhm.
So yeah. Right, and I could always forget. So I might want to forget the
Yeah.
culture talk me route.
Yeah, it was also kind of cool for me because like I played through this route and then I played through Cult of Takumi, so the Tsubasa choice
Oh.
was the one I did last,
Mhm.
and I just assumed it would work, but the fact that it doesn't like threw me,
Yeah.
and it was like unexpected.
Mhm.
Takemaru taking out his anger and emotions on other people?
Right. Okay, my controller's not working.
Never.
1 second. Okay. No.
Yeah, it is kind of funny that you mentioned like the toxic masculinity with him because like
Yeah,
right there
'cause
he even just
knew-
admitted
that's-
like
I was gonna just teleport to the thing, but then I saw him outside, and I was like, oh no! I need to talk to Takamaru because I knew he was gonna have
Yeah.
something interesting to say. And yeah, sure enough, he just kind of confirmed what I'd been thinking about how he, and just crying too, of being like actually, messing him up. So yeah. Oh, and everyone's like
Yeah.
treading on. Yeah. What should I torture your shoulders? What are you talking about?
Okay, I'll be honest. I have never heard of either of those
Oh,
submission holds.
The Wally clutch and the archery stretch. Well,
Yeah, I don't
Wallaby-
know what either of those are.
Interesting.
The wallaby clutch or the archer. The look that Bree just gave me when I told her about the wallaby clutch. And then the archery stretch. Yeah, she hasn't heard of him either.
Time for Google. So anyway, real quick, while we're at a lower, quieter point, Ombre. So I played Gunstar Heroes and Gunstar Superheroes pretty much just because I'm just going through like every sort of like medium in my backlog that I'm interested in. So like right now I picked music and also tokusatsu because I'm gonna watch a live man when I'm not listening to music or whatnot. But for Japanese video games, I wanted to, and I'm trying to pick like not short, but like under a certain length, like not super long stuff.
I'm also
And
gonna take this opportunity to go to the bathroom.
Go right ahead. And so Gunstar Heroes I kind of picked because it was like I have actually played Gunstar Superheroes during high school, so it was like an opportunity to finish that. And then it was a game in Japanese, so I just sort of relatively short. So it wasn't specifically interested in running guns. It was just like I just want to play a relatively short Japanese game and organize my Japanese backlog. And I did that, and I played the two games, and they were fun. And especially Superheroes in Japanese has a I think the story in the hard route is more, or even just the fact that the story is literally like the difficulty of the story. I haven't touched Live Man. I'm going to start watching it, but it's not my priority right now. It's more like, because like listening to a music album takes like an hour. So if I'm in a point where it's like I don't have an hour, I can watch episode Live Man. And then when I finish my music albums, I'm gonna go and finish Live Man. But I haven't started it yet. But yeah, Gunstar Superheroes is like the gameplay has easy, normal, and hard, but the story itself actually changes in a way that like the easy story is very straightforward. It's basically the same story as the first game in Superheroes, and then normal difficulty adds more nuanced motivations for the antagonists, and also even just reading wise, it uses more kanji compared to the easy route, which uses mostly kana. And then the hard route adds in like metatext and like literary like thematics, and I'm like, so it's like literally the reading becomes easy, normal, and hard, not just the gameplay. And I think that's really fascinating. And I've been thinking about that on occasion. But I think some of that's lost in English because I'm pretty sure I need to go through the English script again because there is a script on GameFAQs. Someone just put here's what, and it looked like for the what was I gonna say? Well, no, I know about Live Man because Hirohisa Soda wrote like fucking like a shitload of Super Sentai series chronologically. Flashman people liked, except we didn't when we group watched it. I remember, and then Live Man, I remember hearing about it. It's basically him just sort of like unleashed, like him just doing the silliest shit. So I'm looking forward to that. Like I've seen someone post the male pregnancy episode, or at least part of the ending of it, and the faces of everyone reacting to the character who got male pregnant, and it's just me is the message that he gets from the episode, and them just being like, "What the fuck just happened?" Looking forward to that. God. That's all I know about Live Man, really. But yeah, that's why I play. So I'm not uninterested in playing more run and gun games, but I'm not specifically interested in playing any for any particular reason. I just happened to play Gunstar Heroes because I had a history with it, and it just and I got something interesting out of it because it's like it. Well, that's it. It ended up not being as short as I wanted because it's like Gunstar Heroes. I didn't really feel like playing on. I tried to play on hard, but I just don't really like. The whipping combination mechanic on its face is really cool and interesting with having all this variety, but most of the combinations are fucking and like so the single guns end up just feeling completely useless in general. and then like half the combinations are kind of useless on harder expert difficulties. So that just kind of feels like kind of a waste to me. So I kind of ended up even though I think like overall, like I think the gameplay might be slightly worse in Gunstar Superheroes just because like there's like a couple more like levels that just aren't very good, and the weapon switching is obviously not as interesting as the weapon combining, but like the 3 guns are still end up being more useful, and you have the super attack that so it's just like I just felt, I don't know, let's put it this way, I beat Gunstar Superheroes 4 times. I beat it twice on easy, once on normal with blue and red, and then once on normal and hard with red. Gunstar Heroes, I beat normal and or easy and normal with red, and then I bashed my head against like 2 levels in hard, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this. Which it is a forgiving game as far as continues and stuff. I just really hated like trying to like go in the orange base level, trying to get a second weapon to combine. It's like, yeah, they give you a lot of options. They give you a bunch of crates you can destroy, but trying to pick up a weapon off the ground with a million enemies swarming you and also get the right one and just hope that luck is kind to you and you can pick up one of the actual useful guns, one of the 3 useful combinations to actually do something, it was just frustrating to me. So yeah, I just didn't feel like powering through and beating it on hard. Yeah.
I'm back.
Hello. I haven't made much progress. I was chatting with chat and kind of picking through the dialogue.
Let's see. The toxic masculinity is a pertinent comment because it's the exact flavor of speech that convinces Takemura to do it in Cult of Takumi. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I do think his motivation is very much like, I'm the man, I have to sacrifice myself. Can't let the women do it.
What kind of samurai wears sneakers? Gaku. At least I'm glad I pointed out because I can't see her shoes very often.
They're just trashing her. Like Ima's like, oh, she couldn't even do basic math.
Yeah, but then like they're also like, yeah, clearly that's just their way of just being like, yeah, this was this person that we can't forget, right? Like, and
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and we also lost the holy Jumonji sword. Rest in peace. They didn't make a grave for the sword. Well, they'd probably, there is no body.
They should have done the cool the 7 samurai shit where they just stick it in the ground at the grave. Just be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just like make a sword in the gift-o-matic and just.
Oh yeah, no, I guess the sword would have been just completely destroyed. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, it did it again!
Oh god.
Why?
Why? Why does it reset? At least this time you can get it immediately.
Yeah, I think it fixed itself before I got there, but still.
I've like never encountered that in this game.
Yeah, it must be a PC thing, or no? I think it's because like your in-game sounds are always maxed out, so nothing changes.
Oh yeah.
And you change your system, so I would fix it by, I guess, yeah, lowering my entire system sound and raising the game volume to max. So
that's a lot of effort.
Yeah, because then I have to change everything. So instead of just the one game, which is why I prefer to have my system setting at 1 and then change each individual game, which always sucks when I start the game for the first time because they all start at max volume and my ears can't take it. So
the holy Jumonji sword is a character with basically no redeeming qualities anyway. I'll take your word for that, because
is he a piece of shit? Well, now I'm thinking about, you know how Oda in the SBS he has been drawing like personifications of like the swords and the weapons and
Mhm.
stuff, and like just you think
Oh,
they're just really
yeah.
dumb and goofy. So I'm like wondering, is like, oh yeah, what Oda, what draw the holy Jumanji sword, and like what kind of piece of shit he would make for that. Well, especially the funniest gag is when he drew Wano Ichimonji, Zoro's sword, and then in Wano we see a flashback where we see that the person who made the sword kind of looks like the personification of the sword, which is just really dumb. God. Kaku's doing. That's like my favorite. One of my favorite sprites of the game. I just love Kako. Like,
It's really good.
brain activates.
Because then she also has the other one where she'll be like, and
You know,
like,
she's got the one with like the purple kind of like like the
slightly
thinking
more
really,
distressed.
really hard thinking. Well, especially because just like joke of her doing that, having those two sprites, and then being like, I don't know, or maybe. Like,
Yeah.
she had to think so hard to come up with that. It's just so funny.
She's just, I love just seeing her like blurred out in the background, still doing it. Like I can just imagine she's still trying to think of something while the conversation continues past her.
Wait, is she abandoning the mask? She's gonna be cute forever? Okay, no, she just wants to talk to Nozomi. Okay. I mean, God. Like, the tomato's really funny, but she's so fucking cute.
Oh, right. I forgot the Tsuchinoko was like, she said that was the promise.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And it was like a joke at
But then
first.
yeah,
Like,
that's
oh,
why
I'll
when I saw
do
it, I was
that.
like, no, because she made it real. She put her
Yeah.
stupid head to it, and she made it real, and now they're talking. And also, no, I've not seen the edit of Kako levitating pizza slice, but I've seen the original image many times, and I can just imagine it. Like, I can just imagine Kako. Hi, Titania.
Levitating the pizza slice?
Yeah, there's an old internet image of there's a it's a black guy sort of with his two hands on his temples, like doing psychic powers and his mouth open, and his pizza slice floating into his mouth. It's like a photograph, like probably definitely edited or done with some kind of effect. But there's probably either an edit or an artwork of Kaka doing the thinking sprite, but with the pizza slice, you know. So yeah. Classic internet image. So I mean, it was like, yeah, I right. Oh, I guess ancient meme. If you haven't seen it, I guess. Well, you're not. You mentioned not being into super into memes anyway, but yeah, understandable.
Oh, and now this is the explanation coming from Nozomi directly.
Yes. So I don't think I've seen that sprite of her without her mask not crying. So that's pretty refreshing.
ちょうどみんなは人類の敵と戦うためにどこかに送られるところで、それを見た私はいても立ってもいられなくなった。
Oh yeah, and Kurara took like a day to have this conversation because like she was like mentally preparing herself to go without the mask.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Didn't like that look from Sire. That was like a, I need to do something about this.
Yeah.
でも黙ってて。本当にごめんなさい。
But he really shouldn't suspect anything of her because she's the one who wants to fight for humanity the most.
She's literally his strongest soldier, which again, I think we talked about that a bit last time with the Killing Game route with just some of the Ava, like
I don't
Ava's
remember
feelings
seeing
towards...
that sprite anywhere else.
Oh, which one? The bowing one here?
This one.
Okay, yeah. No, because I was even
Sorry,
just thinking...
continue with your thought.
No, I was just like the way that like maybe I was just talking about earlier where it's like, yeah, she's being excluded even though it's like, yeah, she is the one who would, you know, be willing to fight the most. But also I was thinking about like the way Ava, you know, she's kind of sacrificing herself as a child for, you know, her mother's will, right? And then where Ava was like, no, it's the parent who should sacrifice themselves, which of course crystallizes when she you know. So yeah. But anyway,
I should probably finish her like Bond events. I bet she'll talk more about whatever she's referring to here.
mhm.
話も聞かずに本当にごめんなさい。
Ah, the babies have made up.
私と
Oh,
仲直りしてもらえないかな。
even her
And it
like
only took
a week or
it
so.
only
Yeah,
took Kyoshika dying.
yeah, that.
そんなの
Also, I was just noticing that like because Nozomi, so her irises are are very they're like still normal, but when she's crying, her irises get all watery too, like
Mhm.
which is it's cute.
Oh wait.
Um,
Oh yeah, I see what
yes,
you mean.
yeah, the her blue eyes are not those are not solid round circles. They're she's crying. Ah.
のぞみごめんね。私の方こそごめんね。ちゃんと話さなくて。違うの。
Oh, if it was at Bond 2, then I've already seen it.
私がちゃんと話を聞
You know, I only have to dig through my 3,000 plus screen caps to find it. One day I'll go through and organize all that.
Yeah, it's a little late now, but the best way is probably like because like after you finish it, just like make a folder and be like, okay, here's this route or whatever, and then.
Mhm.
But it's too, a little hard to do that now.
It doesn't help that when I upgraded to Windows 11, more like downgrade.
Yeah, really.
But yeah, when I changed to Windows 11, it reset my like screenshot counter. So some of them just kind of got buried in the other existing screen caps that I must have like deleted. So I'm just slowly finding them. Like I found one during the stream today and just like gradually moving it out.
Yeah, because like that sounds really rough. Because like I am very much like into organizing my shit. So like like there's a bulk file renamer, which can be really helpful if you need to like fix fix a bunch of file names, for instance. But that sounds like a really rough like how do you fix that?
Because like I'm not even entirely sure where they all are.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're mixed in with your other ones, so you need to find. Because so my video player is when I take a screenshot, it leads with the date, which is really convenient. But after that, does the file name. So if I like, for some reason, like I've had episodes of like Precure where I've had to download like 2 different ones for some dumb reason or another. So it like won't order it properly always. But yeah, it's usually pretty okay because of the dates. But if I go back and rewatch an episode, then it won't like. If I take more screenshots from episode 1, they won't be in with my other screen caps in my Precure folders with like my hundreds of screen caps from the seasons that I've seen. So it's just like makes the rewatching more annoying, I guess. If because then my screen caps won't be like in episode order anymore. So
And Takumi's saying like, "Oh, we've already lost two friends. We're not gonna lose anymore." Wishful thinking.
This is defeated. Yeah. Unfortunately, Titania, we've both already upgraded, so I guess we could always reinstall. But
I'm not good enough with tech to do that.
Yeah.
That's such a Yugamu response.
Very much so.
Discord didn't pick up my laugh.
I did.
This is transphobia.
This is trans erasure.
Oh my god, literally.
Because it's erasing, yeah. Yeah, we'll find out what the fuck is happening at the satellite.
Theory hitting everybody with the "don't think about it too hard."
Don't think about it. That's our thing, C-Ray. It's not cute when you do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some bond events because I should have enough resources for a while. Or at least not bond, give gifts rather. Okay. All right. I should probably look at do the proper thing and look at someone's report card. Who do I want to do one with? Who was I doing one with? Because I want to actually get an actual bond event, but I don't remember who I was doing one with. Oh, I did. I know I did a Moko one. Oh.
No.
Oh, I did. Let's do Kako. Get an actual Kako event. So let's that Kako
do
would play.
you want to like guess on the items, or do you want me to tell you what they
I do
are?
not care. I just
Okay.
want it done. Because I already gave her these two. So
Give her the. Did you already give her the crystal ball?
the planisphere? No, that's not what that is. Where's the crystal?
No, I think it's just called the crystal ball.
Oh, yeah. It was
The
lower down.
Danganronpa
Yes, I
reference.
remember. Yes, we were because it even references it in the description. Yeah, I did not give her the crystal ball. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, if you got a good arm, you could also try throwing it. Smile.
Hit a button.
Just hypothetically, theoretically.
Yeah, exactly.
すごいやったこんなのもらうの初めてだよ
Great job. Oh yeah, cool. All right. Unfortunately, no bond event, but alas. Right.
Damn, and you've already given her like 3 items?
That's yeah.
How? How has it not?
Every time I give her an item, Ima comes in and just like beats the shit out of Takumi. She probably like the occult magazine then, right? That sort of is in the same
Yeah.
ballpark. I feel like.
Yeah, something I also did earlier was I went in and I like screenshotted all of the character profiles with like
okay.
what items do they like? Except for Shoma. I have not given Shoma a single item.
You are just like completely falling into like his narrative of just like I'm the worst and no one wants to talk to me, and you're like, yep, true. Truth bomb.
Hey, if that's what he's saying, he's like manifesting it for himself.
All right, now let's. Okay, like already we're talking about food. Great start. Her
Mhm.
spicy food probably involves like fucking wild plants, and her sweet food probably involves like sugar cubes on like asphalt or something. I don't know.
さっぱりしたのと脂っこいのは
Or are they fully voiced?
She's
Nice.
such a culinary expert, you know. She's using all these fancy words to describe flavors and textures, and
I like it when they're all mixed together. That's not. I don't think.
味とか食感が
when you can't guess what you'll be tasting.
よくわかんなくなって面白いよね
Oh God.
食の奥深
It's like one of those like mystery box things you can buy,
Oh,
like loot
okay.
boxes, except like it's a piece of food.
She wants her food to be a mystery too. She's solving mysteries for food. That's so dumb.
Oh my
I love it.
god. That's so on brand.
Like, you know that like purple ass fucking noxious hue of anime girl food? She'd be like, "What's in it though? That's the mystery."
I really like the way that the gasoline pairs with the mint. I don't know. I'm not built like Kako. I don't know the food combinations. Given this game's length, I'm not surprised that the Bond events are short, but they have good nuggets of character info.
Well, yeah, and what's also interesting is that they're not like conversations. Like there was like comes obviously in Danganronpa and even Rain Code. Like, you know, there'll be a full-on communication and conversation between the main character and the other character. But in this case, it was literally just Kako just talking at Takumi, right? Which maybe that's a way. Maybe that's because like it can be on any route. So therefore, you know, what states Takumi gonna be? Is he gonna be like having killed eight? Like, yeah, which I guess like That's another reason. Like, 'cause I was just thinking about it. Like, if they do, if I got that scene during the Killing Game route when they were opposed to each
Mhm.
other, that wouldn't make a lot of sense. So maybe that's another aspect in regarding this, whether we do free times or not. Because if you can do a bond
Yeah, the
event on a
Killing
free
Game
time,
doesn't
yeah, and the
give
character,
you
yeah,
like really any free
right,
time.
not until the very end when everyone's on the same team, right? So it makes sense that
Yeah.
so that because it's like, yeah, why would you be able to do a free time event when Takamaru's like, I will fucking kill you if I see you again, you know? Like, it doesn't make sense to then do a bond event with Takamaru and be like, yeah, you're my best mate. I also like fights. I don't know what the fuck you talk about. Like, that just doesn't make sense, right? Because at least during like the school mode and stuff, they even say it's like, hey, yeah, the characters are probably gonna talk about the Killing Game. Don't think about it, you know. So because or the
Yeah.
characters being dead, right? So they just admit that, like, yeah, don't think about it.
Personally, I like Carrara better with the mask. I think the expressive-ness of the tomato
it's very
faces
fun.
is
I
very
think
funny.
they're both good, but I'm also weak to the cute of the other unmasked self. Especially because like
It is.
the reveal is so good because I was literally sitting there like because I was thinking like, yeah, it's gonna be like Kakashi's mask. We're not gonna actually ever see. No, this is the second scenario. This is it's like if I go to the wait, where's the chapter select?
Yep.
If I go here, so it still says I'm on chapter 0, but that's because it's the middle route. So this
And
is like
the
the one most
cool
of the routes
thing-
branch off on this side. So
The cool thing
yeah.
about this flowchart also is that like if you scroll up on it, you can
Oh, yeah.
see the Killing Game route and kind of
Yes.
like get an idea of like
oh, where
what
like,
was
where I'm
going
at.
on.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. So like at this point, like, oh yeah, I got
Takumi was unconscious
I guess.
because
There's nothing
he-
here.
he like exploded or something to save.
Yeah, no, I think this was
Takemaru,
really got,
I
yeah,
think?
This is, yeah, he got stabbed, I think. Or maybe he did.
Yeah,
get
like he took
exploded?
the metaphorical bullet.
Yeah, yes, because that's good. Yeah, because like
He took the bullet for Takemaru, and then
Yeah.
they hated each other for the rest of the route because Killing Game.
or no, they hated each other because I went down this option, and then if this one,
Mhm.
maybe it would have been okay on this option, if I had chosen to join in the Invader Hunt, but no, on that, yeah, anyway,
Yeah,
that's
this
a good
time in
point.
the other route, Darumi was still alive. I'm just now gonna start speaking in like depressed Darumi.
Darby
Imagine if
dies, but
Darby
her
were here.
spirit in case it goes into goo. And I guess also to answer your question, Tanya, this is my third route because last time I did the Killing Game route, and then so this is the third. I've gotten a couple other endings, but this is the second proper like chapter I've done after the concluding the prologue.
I'm trying to remember. In the first route, doesn't Carrara's mask doesn't she tear it by mistake or something, and that's how you first find out about it? Or
I
you
know-
first see her
I know
face?
it comes off during the Shoma fight. I'm pretty sure. Like when Shoma's hunted out, and I'm pretty sure after
okay.
she loses that battle, it comes off somehow. That's what I remember. That's what I remember. Because especially because I remember I was just getting at is I was thinking it was gonna be yeah, we're never gonna see under her face, and then we do, and she's fucking adorable. So it's I was just completely caught off guard.
Oh, and this is a different take on this scene too.
Oh, it's shoes. Weird.
Last time, the
Um,
Curry created this whole division,
right. Well, because
and it led to the
yes.
Shoma fight because Gaku just wouldn't say anything.
Well,
And then now here it's just here, try this.
Yeah. And yeah, he also ate it off screen, right? So because she wanted to know how he felt about it, and here's I hate this food. No, he's picked up. Man. God.
Oh, she was starting to suffocate wearing it in that fight.
Okay. Oh, because she was using too much energy, and she had because she was Shoma had surpassed her. Oh, and recommendations. Honestly, just explore it. Like, I think it's the worst case scenario you can get is a story lock where the game just completely blocks you off. But you can I could literally like right now like finish the scene, save, go to chapter select and be like, yeah, I don't feel like doing this route anymore. I'm gonna go to this random choice I made in the killing game route and make the other choice, and go off on this route instead. And then maybe it'll be a bad ending. No, actually, at this point, that would be. I'm pretty sure that would be a bad ending. Actually, bad example, because at that point I'm already on 15A. But I could do 15B, or I could go back even further and do another choice. So it's like, yeah, that's just I guess if the recommendation would be on your there's the choice when you start your second route. There's a choice you make at the very beginning. That puts you on chapter 0. It's like where I'm at right now. That's probably the best one to do after you beat the game, second scenario, because it gives you a lot of context that it expects you to have for the other routes. As I found it when I did the killing game route, and the end so much was glossed over that I had no context for because I had gone through this route. So that's after that, just do whatever you want. But
I had an example kind of like that recently, where like I finished the Retsnam route, and the ending for it, like it was kind of heavy, and I wanted to like keep playing 100 line, but do something lighter.
Yeah.
So I went to like one of the branching paths on the comedy route and did that for a little bit, and then I think I jumped into the Veshness route. Because it was like a nice little like palate cleanser. Play a couple days on the low stakes route, and then go into another one.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, it's all about your choices.
The only route I recommend avoiding is 9A. Is that the Cult of Takumi route? Or is that another one?
9A. I can look it up.
You can pull up your game and see if you've gotten 9A yet. Yeah, or I guess look it up and maybe get spoiled on the name of the route.
And a route guide. Oh, wait, that's not the one I used. 9A. Oh, okay. I can't mention that one yet.
Okay, but how do you feel about it compared to Side V Guy? Major reveals.
9A is the next route that I was gonna try to play through, but
oh, you haven't gone through
I did not get it done.
Gotcha. Oh, so you're partway through it. Okay.
And also the fact that it's 9A means that it splits and there's a 9B.
Of course.
So I only have like that one. I can only really tell you about the premise because that's all that I know.
Okay.
But we'll get there in this stream. Yeah. I'm pretty confident in that.
Okay, so apparently they were doing experiments for even longer. Because yeah, that definitely, I could see that being a younger. You know, his hair is shorter, so he's at least a little bit younger.
And yeah, like the names of the route chapters, I realized was just like, if you finish second scenario and then branch out from there.
Why are they all bald? Not bald.
Except for Kurara.
Well, she's probably bald under there, but.
Why'd they let her keep the mask?
Wait, where's? Yeah, right? It's. I mean, I was thinking.
Or maybe the better.
This is so weird.
I guess a better question. No, because yeah, like if they would take the mask off.
Honestly.
I don't know. Yeah, they're very small.
Yeah.
皆さんは子供の頃にも神倉総合病院に行っていて、そこで何らかの研究の実験を受けていたんですよ。
Yeah, I'm not even sure, like, for Route 9, if I'll end up doing A or B. I'm not, like, I think, since that one splits in a way that I don't know, I'm kind of just going to go by vibes and see which one I end up on.
Uh-huh. I imagine they put it into a lot of kids, and or either they did some sort of preliminary thing to, like, have a reason to think it would work, or they killed a lot of kids by like doing with Nozomi and just putting, or at least made their lives way worse. So, yeah.
Oh.
then Nozomi didn't know either, even though she was kind of following along with the experiments. Okay. Just ask them. Don't mind me.
Oh, it ties into the locked routes. Does 9B then, does it have, like, there's like a few endings I know that I need for the one story lock I hit, and maybe that one has one or two of them.
Interesting. 9A was written by this someone who's behind DR3's weakest episodes and the first few volumes of Boruto, which saying volumes of Boruto is I mean, not that, like, I don't know, it's not, it was never bad, but it's like, I mean, we've watched the anime. I've been you know,
yeah,
so
the manga
we talked about it.
is pretty bare bones comparatively.
Mm-hmm. And especially the early,
at least in the
stuff,
beginning.
But, yeah, I mean, it's like, because it gets better with Kawaki, but that's like, it's still better in the anime. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
So,
Do you want Mitsuki to be a character? Too bad.
yeah, the only
Watch the anime.
Well, it's funny because like the Shika they're pretty relevant in the most like there was a new chapter like literally as of yesterday, and all I was thinking about was reading it's like, yeah, they're still barely characters, you know, like compared to even just the first 30 episodes of Boruto out of 300, you know. So
The
like,
anime original material gives a lot of
It's
those
so
side
good.
characters way more to do, and it's good.
Yeah, we belabored
Oh,
that
I
during
just remembered.
the discussion, the Boruto on the Nen show, but go ahead.
Like I now just remembered the one moment in like the Shikadai stuff where like they get to the end of the conflict and the guy's escaping on the train, the train,
the bandit arc, yeah.
and then you just see Naruto like a blur just fly by and he just bodies him. You know, the antagonist that like the younger characters are struggling against, and Naruto just takes care of him.
Naruto, yeah.
That's so interesting that like
oh wait, I was supposed to
someone
do
who worked on
gifts,
Boruto was one of the writers.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, on the manga too, like a much smaller team, right? So
From Danganronpa 3's weakest episodes.
Yeah, that I'm not sure about, because in my head it's like you could cast a pretty wide net there. Let's to be real. Like, even though again I like I missed some stuff. Because I was gonna say, like, obviously I definitely like it more since we rewatched it, but there's still some like in my head it's like I'm wondering like which one. Honestly, the first one I think about is the Ultra Despair Girls episode. For some reason, just because I thought or the fucking whatever one had Komaeda going into the fucking like Junko's secret lair and the fucking bullet just Kamakura shit with the bullet and just like whatever dumb shit that was. So that was so fucking stupid.
It just becomes like they Matrix it. I remember like the fact that I even like parts of Danganronpa 3, I remember being like that's controversial. I know you outright disliked all of Danganronpa 3 in the beginning.
This is literally like the worst, my least favorite anime. But of course I've gone back on that. But it's still.
So like,
there's a lot more to appreciate than I gave it credit for, I think, and obviously just things I did not understand. But I have.
But it's still a very mixed bag. Like, I remember when I hear like Danganronpa 3's weakest episodes, I don't think of like the future arc. I think of the despair arc and how it tries to give explanations to a lot of the Danganronpa lore in ways that's like bad. Like, it's like, oh, Junko was able to take over and do all this stuff because nobody stopped her. Like, she could just do that.
Basically. Like, literally,
and we finally...
She drops, like, a grenade in the car, and, like, people died, and she's, like, there, and, like, literally one of the most, like, famous and recognizable people as a model, but, like, you know, she's just nothing happens, right? Like, it's just like, you know, just don't
like,
think about it. Don't think about the believability of the world or anything, right?
There's the scene that ties into that one part in the first Danganronpa game where you like find the classroom and there's blood everywhere, and
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
like
Ah, the fucking
Danganronpa 3
yes.
is like, oh, do you want to see how Junko made all these people kill each other and fall into despair? No? Well, too bad.
Unfortunate. Oh wait, okay.
Or the fact that Mukuro is
Uh,
just not Mukuro only exists because Junko is
no,
there.
I remember when we rewatched my video, I made a joke, like, because I was like, list of characters ruined in Danganronpa 3, and I did the Mukuro bit. It was like, yeah, Mukuro's there, and then I showed the list, and it's like nothing changes. I'm like, what? She's not there in the original game either, you know. And you're just
Yeah.
like, yeah, because like I remember that was one of the points that you agreed with. We kind of agreed with my original video, because it's like, yeah, she's only really a thing in Danganronpa If, which is a little bonus side story in
One
the,
day I'll read it.
yeah, I think it's because it's one. I think it's the one written by Ryogo Narita, so the author of Durara and Bleach Can't Fear
Yes!
the World. So it's like, yeah, it was a pretty fun read. And it's, yeah, the best characterization we're ever gonna get from Mukuro. So, but yeah, complete waste of opportunity in Danganronpa 3, absolutely.
It's like they took nothing and somehow gave back less. Like, she's not a character in the original games, and then she's not really a character in 3, but incest. She loves her sister
Yeah.
a lot. Let's not do anything with the fact that she has like a military background and like, you know, has been through some shit. No, let's do nothing with that and just make her second to Junko and do nothing.
Okay, so apparently, yeah, Komun was specifically referencing the episode where Komaeda has a gun for no reason. He smuggled a firearm into a country that's very anti-gun, and it didn't work against Kamakura Izuru because, of course, it didn't.
I both
So-
kind of love and hate how his luck is presented in Danganronpa 3, because it's just like a bunch of random bullshit happens around him, and it's like, oh, don't get near him or you'll get like hit by a falling refrigerator or something.
The Komaeda fucking fumbling in Danganronpa 3, like, is so tragic, because I think he's so, like, especially because replaying it's so clear about what Komaeda's deal is. How do you misunderstand
Yeah.
the character and also be working in the show on it in a professional capacity? I don't get it. It's so blatant. It's so fucking blatant. How do you misunderstand? He's like, yeah, I want the hope to succeed. I will try to stop them at all costs, because that will allow their hope to shine brighter. Also, luck is stupid, and it works because bad things turn into good things. And then it's like,
Yep.
and they could proceed to fuck up all of that in Danganronpa 3. Oh my god! Like, that's not even getting into like the contrast with Naigi or all the like sort of deeper aspects I got into in my video, and they just kind of fuck up everything. So unfortunate.
I also remember not really liking the ending of Future, which is also the ending of just the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, I
Just
remember
kind
there
of-
being a scene of like the characters talking about like, oh, we have to continue for the people we've lost, and it's like, you mean Chiaki? And like,
It's a little
only Chiaki?
Well, yeah, but both of them, I guess, because there's the real one who died in the show, and then also the robot one that we're pretending isn't real.
It's
because
so-
they're not going to go into it's like, because like, the thing about the Danganronpa games is like because all of them have kind of been like Kodaka's made them with in mind if like this could be someone's first Danganronpa game, and I thinking about it, like, I think like Danganronpa 2 honestly works perfectly even with that in mind, right? Like I even like the prologue is so good about like setting up the killing game in a way that I think is like works whether you've played the first one or not. But I was thinking about it because like Ultra Spirit Girls, I think is pretty, like, it has its problems don't have to do with that. Let's put it that way. But with Danganronpa 3, I really feel like the fact that it is trying to be this like culmination of everything, but also trying to be appealing to someone who hasn't played Danganronpa, because like going back to like the fact that I don't know, because it's like, yeah, the conflict sort of has to resolve around Nanami because she's the only character who dies in the future route. Like they're not gonna like lean heavily on Nanami in the game or anything, because like she's you know, they're not going to explain that conflict and spend that time basically. So it's like they kind of they're restricted to what they can do in the anime, even though they're obviously being referential to the actual games. So they can't can't really be a sequel to the games in that way. So like, I don't know. It's just yeah, it's rough. It's rough. So.
I only just noticed the second part of that comment about like, yeah, he wrote the episode where Komaeda suddenly has a gun. This will be very evident in his route, and I'm like, oh, that's the one I'm on.
Yeah. Oh boy. Enjoy
That's
9A.
that's the one I could get.
And then do 9B and get something good apparently. Or side of you guys said 9B is significantly more interesting. So yeah.
Also, I remembered that I have a bunch of screen caps of Danganronpa 3, so I like went through it, and I remembered how in the final episode, everybody's like on a boat, or the Danganronpa 2 cast, and they're like leaving and everything's happy, and it's like, oh, here's Hajime talking to Chiaki, and they're having a conversation, and then she just fades into nothing. She wasn't real. She wasn't there.
Was she ever real? God.
The real Chiaki was the friends we made along the way.
All of this.
The real
because I
Chiaki was
loved
the
anime?
Chiaki we Chiaki. Oh yeah, yeah.
Dub. We watched the dub together. Oh man, because
I'm so sad because
I thought the bloopers were real. Someone told me the bloopers as though they were part of the actual show, so I thought it was like a gag dub, but it wasn't. It was just real.
No.
So yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad because I have that meme clip on like
a drive or something somewhere.
Yeah, that's like not hooked up to my computer right now. Jesus. Oh yeah, the other part, like the other quote to bring up is just Kamakura, Kamakura, yes, queen.
That one was in the, I think pretty sure that one was actually in the, not a every fucking time.
Every time.
No, iconic.
It's like, it's kind of like how the bit used to be like the Kraftsdorf motorcycle guy, but now it's just like occasional jump scare when the music gets louder.
Jump scare. Yeah. Oh, Kurara is not my choice with these missions, I'll be honest.
Is this a story one, or did you pick the
this
team?
This is a story one.
Okay.
Oh, I can do this. Yeah.
I will still occasionally just quote Kamakura, Kamakura, yes, queen, because it's like...
It's so funny.
I know people bring it up as like, oh, this is like a meme, you know, like look at this dub, it's bad or whatever. But no, that's like totally in character for Junko, and it's a good like performance in the dub.
Yeah, doing dumb shit. Yeah, for sure. What an anime. At least it's
wait, I don't know either. Pretty sure I died was not real quote, not a real quote.
That's the it's so so at the end it's when Kiryu comes out at the school to talk to Naegi. I saw a clip that has her saying like yeah, like because I think Naegi said something. What happened is like, yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I died because Kirigiri like does the poison to pretend to die, and then she just shows up at the end because she didn't really die.
Right.
So
yeah.
That's why she's like
that one didn't.
Yeah, that was. So I thought that was real. I thought that was actually in the show, but it was a blooper or a fan parody or something because the actual dialogue in that final scene was played straight, and I was expecting her to say a joke at the expense of the stupid fucking story. So
I have never heard of these bloopers, and now I really want to like see them.
Because I'm pretty sure I thought that the Kamakura Gas Queen was one of them, but like, so it's like, oh yeah, that was there, but then they didn't do the Kirigiri one. Because like, yeah, it's even though it's so funny. So okay, I'm just sure going the right way.
Another thing I remembered about Danganronpa 3.
Break your heart, Komun. But my heart was broken when I had to watch 25 episodes of the show 46 episodes to get to that and find out it's not real. So
Yeah. I just
ahead.
remembered that it also had the Danganronpa 2.5 like
Yes.
OVA special thingy, and like halfway through the episode, Kazuichi just dies, like off screen. It's so funny.
So I was going to do like a reaction to that when it came out, like basically just I was unsatisfied with it, so I never uploaded it. But I do remember when it just cuts and Soda's just dead. I was fucking like laughing very hard. And then the other part was the fucking like just weird despair Hajime just came out of nowhere. Remember? And I just on
despair Hajime.
I don't know. And I remember like seeing that and it not processing it, and then like it cut to another shot of the city or whatever. And then I paused and I just bust out laughing because I was like, "Wait, what the fuck just happened?" And it didn't even like register to me at first. So that's what I remember about that, because I did that reaction video. The other thing I remember is when we watched it, the way Megumi Ogata changes Komaida's voice, because like obviously there's like he's in this sort of like idealized like world or whatever, and then when he gains his memories back, his voice becomes more breathy, I guess, like to represent like the sort of different Komaidas. Like this is the Komaida in a world where he's like a normal person, he's got friends and stuff, and then his voice changes to be normal again when he's back to being Despair Komaida as he was, basically. And I remember thinking that's
oh my god, here's a screen cap of like, this is also from 2.5. Sayaka's doing the thing where she runs with like the toast in her mouth and she bumps into Naegi, and it's like, oh, the silly. But then I have one where Komaida just gets hit by a truck and he's like in motion and blurry. Like I can see the lines for like the impact, and he's just like mid-flight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happens. God, oh my god, I didn't even think about how Danganronpa 3 is almost a decade old. Oh
yeah.
God, I'm fucking Matt Damon turning old. In that gif of he's just like gets really old, and like that's just me right now. I did that video 10 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, but then it has some like really cool stuff in it. Like there's a scene where Naegi is in this like weird like distortion world, and he starts seeing like images, like visions of his like friends and all the characters who died.
So he's getting hit with like the mind control anime that's making him kill himself. And so you know, because Owada chews butter in a coat, and it's the funniest thing ever in a scene that's not supposed to be funny at all.
he's just a coat and a puddle of butter.
Oh no, I did. Oh, I haven't thought about this shit in so long. It's so funny.
Probably the last time I thought about it would have been when we watched it and then like reacted to your old videos.
Yeah, God.
Shout out to the one gay man. He was cool.
Oh yeah, Juzo, Chad.
Oh yep, there's the scene with Komaida gun. He just has one. They couldn't say Gundam. He had like a mystery name because of licensing or whatever.
That's so funny, I don't remember that. Wait, that's so stupid.
I think they use his name at like the very end once.
Okay.
Oh hey, Moko should have gotten the buff too. That means she can stand up, right?
Right? Yeah, that's way better. Can I do I guess it doesn't matter, yeah. Now die.
ここは撤退だ。私の出番。マジ。さて、それ。私の出番だ。いい気分。
Okay,
The
should be-
Danganronpa, or I should say the Ultra Despair Girls episode where I think it's Monica is there, and
Ah.
then she just decides at the end, like, ah, fuck this, I'm just gonna fly away into space or
Now,
whatever.
One of the definitely like more well-aged parts of that video that I did is just pointing out how just like the mystery of Danganronpa, like of the the future arc is just really bad. Like it makes absolutely no sense in retrospect, because it's like, oh, maybe Monica's the mastermind. Oh no, she's not. Oh, maybe like it's just like, or it never retroactively explains the hints that it does give. It just like nope, they're not the bad. Yeah, it wasn't this character. Then okay, then why was this clue here? Like why was Monica involved with this at all? And then they just like
Oh yeah,
leave.
because
They
in
just don't
future
answer
she
anything.
controlled the character with the wheelchair.
Yeah, and then she
And then
wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
She murdered someone, infiltrated their thing, and then was just like, yeah, I'm not actually doing anything wrong. Bye. Or I didn't ever do anything else. Like it, but it didn't. It what? It's so dumb. Okay, Mocha, they did that like scary like pupilless one like for waking up, but just Oh wait.
Oh, I remember going through this route and like getting to the part where yeah, they like tease that she might be mind controlled
that's
or
what I was
something
gonna bring up,
again.
because especially like her head was at an angle. It wasn't completely around, obviously, but it's definitely meant to call attention to the imposter.
Oh no! Speaking of imposter, I just remembered. In Danganronpa 3, they give the imposter a design.
Oh yeah,
When he's supposed to like not have one.
Literally, that's Kamen's avatar right now, or no, Kamen has him as being the imposter as Mitsurai,
Byakuya?
but that's Mitsurai, the anime guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Because he disguised as him as well. And then just like, yeah, he just like takes off. I'm actually an imposter, guys, and then no one gives a shit, and then they move on to get mind control.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh Jesus Christ! Actual jump scare. Actual jump scare.
And the music too. I think I saw that spot of the Killing Room, but it's still great. Oh my god, look at it. Look at the little face on the snot bubble. Well, that feels that's it. Just because like it feels like a comment. Obviously, the snot bubble. It reminds me of the what's it called? The mouth goblins in like Doremi or some Precure seasons. Of, like having the expression of the character represented in another way on the character.
Yeah.
But I like, because obviously like, yeah, inside the mouth, or a common one is like they'll do the ghosts coming out of their mouth, but I feel like I've never seen snot bubble goblin. So like that's gotta be a new one.
Yeah, the snot bubble is actually Moko's spirit, and her body is just a husk. You find that out in the Cult of Takumi route. Okay, that one's a lie.
Well, you're not supposed to say that part, Matt. No, it's okay.
He's called Tanaka the Forbidden One throughout the TV run of the anime, but then the finale is an OVA, so he keeps screaming at the sunrise multiple times that his name is Gundam.
I didn't realize. That's really funny, actually.
I get it. At the sunrise.
Yeah. Which I don't know. In case someone here, we're all nerds. We should all know this, but I don't know. Sunrise is the studio that makes Gundam. They're also the studio that makes Gintama, which is why the Gintama anime and live-action movies have way more Gundam references, because they're allowed to do that. But then in Lucky Star, there will be a whole gag where Konata has a conversation with her dad about Gundam, but everything, all the names and imagery is like censored and bleeped out because they're not allowed to. And that's literally just a joke. That's the joke, is that they're not allowed to talk about Gundam. I need to rewatch Lucky Star. It's been a long fucking time. It's actually been like almost 15 years. So I watched that one pretty early in my anime life, but I've not gone back to it. Especially I've seen Haruhi now and more of the stuff that are actually references. So, though it's also. Go ahead.
I want to mention this because I think it's funny. Bree just sent me a screen cap because she's watching Sonda, and
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like a black screen, and the line is, "The gender I was crazy about was the one that's unique to Fuyumura."
Oh.
What does that mean?
So, okay, I mean, I think I know the character who I'm assuming I know. I mean, just like from, I only read like 10 or 11 chapters of Sonda before I put it down because it wasn't getting regular translations. And the
What's
one for, like,
your
chapter 12
gender?
was-
That one.
Oh, wait, is that? Wait. Okay. So what I'm gathering is because I thought that if that's the main character referring to like the main lead, what I thought to be a female lead, maybe the character isn't a female, or like non-binary, or I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like filling in the context around a manga I haven't read in like 5 years. So
And I have no context
no,
on it, so I'm just
anyway,
like,
the
haha,
manga
silly gender.
is that basically they're at a school that's like very much trying to force him to be the exact like a perfect kind of person, and the main character finds
Okay.
out that based on his lineage, he has the power to transform into Santa Claus.
Right.
I'm not even kidding. Like, what I think he has a power that like because I think it's like something about like because he knows if you've been bad or good, like he can tell when a child is lying or they're not allowed to lie around him, basically when he's in his Santa form or something like that. Like it's really fucking stupid. And it's and it's probably Itagaki, so she's a crazy person. Honestly, I haven't thought about going
She
back
needs
to it.
to be studied.
Oh god. I haven't thought about Sonda in a while actually, but I knew it got an anime. I just was like, oh yeah, that I read some of that manga. And also just explaining that the premise is somehow about Santa Claus is also just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about? I'll just erase your memories by snapping your neck. Oh, was she going to get something from... Oh, what a sweetheart. We'll go. What was it?
Oh, she did get it.
Oh, it's just... Oh. This... Yeah. Oh, it's got a unicorn pattern on it! Oh, that's so cute! We all need unicorn patterned sword sheaths for our katanas. With your shovel? Yes? Question mark?
Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, that's kind of interesting.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, 'cause
Kyoshika has a sword,
yeah,
and it's a
gotcha.
big part of her personality. Kurora has a shovel, and she just has a shovel.
Yeah, no, because even like think about like because I feel like shovels have associated with labor, right? Something that's inherently that we think of as kind of like lower class, and yet she is not that, right? She's literally a nobility. So but yeah, her weapon is a shovel, so it's definitely like a bit dissonant in an interesting way. Even though that's how did no one call attention to the fact that like you have a shovel in your class uniform. Okay, there was something new last time, so because he was mentioning Nigo when he showed something off in the gym, and then Nigo never got the chance, at least for the group that. I mean, I honestly, now I'm saying that, they're probably gonna come to and be like, man, Nigo yesterday, what the fuck, man, and they're not gonna say what it is. Yep, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Nico's hidden talent.
They're having like spiritual experiences here. Maybe it should have been the Cult of Nigo route.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Oh.
What? Is he? What was that look?
I don't know.
I-
Something he said bothered her.
Well, because she said, "Oh, I ascend to another plane of existence. Is that right, dear sister?" And then she looked at him like he was trash. What?
Yes.
The fuck? Because I don't remember seeing that sprite. I should have lingered on it more. Even she is like, what?
生のショーはその時だけの感情なん
No!
だ。同じショーを繰り返すのは本館のポリシーに反する。
what is happening? What is happening? What is happening with them?
He's just like, she was in a good mood, and he just exists, and she's like,
Like now that she has someone else she cares about in her life, Nico, Eva could die and she wouldn't care. Apparently, I
I
don't
had
know.
a spiritual experience, and now I hate my brother.
That
Why
sounds
can't
a-
Nico be my
That sounds
brother?
like a light novel title.
It really does. I had a spiritual experience, and now I hate my
specifically
brother.
older brother, because you have to
My
do
older brother.
Yeah, the Nichan kind of the emo, because obviously Orimo changed light novels forever, and the older brother younger sister dynamic is irreparably transformed. So
Yeah. You know, it's always from the perspective of like, oh, I have a little sister. Where are the stories about the older brothers?
This game is so silly. I love it.
And I feel like talking about Danganronpa 3 also is like
Coleman
it's
just
on brand for
completely
the stream.
unzipped us. He just completely was just casually like, yeah, Danganronpa's worst episodes. And we're like, we can't tell which one you're talking about, Coleman. But yeah, no, yeah, it's interesting to think about again, especially in retrospect.
Oh wait, that's right. I think Commune is Shark. I get mixed up with like
Oh no, Coleman?
the
No, or-
different YouTube name. I might be
no,
wrong.
No, Shark's someone else. Coleman is definitely not Shark.
Okay.
So
Ooh,
Coleman,
I don't know who I'm thinking of then.
so Coleman knows Japanese and helped translate the manga Danganronpa Killer Killer. That's one of the things I think of when I think of Coleman, because he casually mentioned that. 'Cause-
Really?
Yeah, it was because obviously Danganronpa Killer Killer is like one of my least favorite like pieces of media ever, and so there's like an awkwardness of just like, oh yeah, he underwent this labor of love to translate it and make it accessible to me, and I went, wow, this is dog shit. I hate it. But I mean,
Thank
it's
you
not
for
his
translating
fault.
trash.
It's not his fault
No,
that the
it's
author
not.
decided that like a lover's suicide is like actually romantic and based, actually, you know, even though they have no reason to actually kill themselves aside from that one of them really wants to die, I guess. I don't know. That's not his fault. He didn't write it. So
That is true.
you should
Well
read
then, I'm
Danganronpa
sorry
Killer
for
Killer.
mistaking you for someone else, Commune. My only perspective on Danganronpa Killer Killer is just you talking about it,
Yeah,
and
my
I feel like I'm
video,
good with
yeah. Yeah. It's only 3 volumes. You could do it. I believe in you.
that.
Oh yeah, finally bring up the Karua thing. Cause like I guess it makes sense it's be awkward to bring it up, but oh, they're gonna name their
Shout
baby Flame
out.
Baby, Mommy and Daddy.
Their baby flame baby.
Yeah, I can't speak. Leave me alone. No, it's okay.
Adding to the like
Oh, that's a rare
alternate timeline girlfriend, biological weapon daughter,
one. Mhm.
flame baby.
I feel like this game has more like sprites from like, because I was gonna say this is a rare one, because usually you know, if your character is talking to another one in a visual novel, you're only seeing them from the front.
Yeah.
So like Sierra having his running away sprite is like they don't usually do that. They just do that. They just have them just fade away and as they leave. So
But that one was like a little turning to leave.
Yeah, I was like, I hadn't still recognized that one.
Oh, I missed a wrestling thing.
did you?
Moko said something about a spinning lotus headlock. I don't really know what that is either.
Yeah, because she was talking about like erasing their memories with that, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, C-Ray, piece of shit. Of course, I know from the Killing Game route that the ability exists to rescue him.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's also an interesting aspect of doing that route first.
No, because I remember calling attention to how like them making the pod to take him was like a whole thing, apparently. But in the Killing Game route, it's just an afterthought because again, I kind of figured that especially after the knowing about the bomb, it's like yeah, if that happens in any route, it's gonna be this one. So
I think also in don't you find out in the Killing Game that the way that the Flame Boy thinks of Sirei and what their kind of dynamic is?
I don't recall because we barely saw him in the Killing Game route is the thing. So,
Yeah, you barely. Oh, yeah, he doesn't really do much either. Okay, I won't say anything.
Like again, I think the theory that we seem you mentioned is that like he's affected by Takumi's bad choices. So in certain routes he's not there because Takumi's fucking up basically. Which is
But they also said that the negative energy came from the future, so it's like it could be Takumi.
Yeah.
It could be something else.
Dun, dun, dun.
Maybe.
Okay. What character? Damn it. I was like, oh, I'll do it. I'll pick a new character, and I was like, well, I just did Kako. Oh, I'll pick Matthew's favorite character. I'm sorry, I didn't think about it. Oh, does this mention? Oh yeah, I mean, okay, because I'm just trying to think of like what character I should do. Let me look at the. Oh, I know who I'll do. I already did Wrestling Magazine. Protein powder. Moko would like protein powder, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah. There. We'll do a Moko one.
Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know, because like you'll like, yeah, I'll just max up my favorite character. I'm thinking like, I think I'll do like everybody, kind of like the same way I did with the executions. I'll just do get everyone to 1 star, starting with Moko after following Kako, and then I'll pick another character that until I get everyone. Which maybe I'll do Shoma just so you can actually see it for a change. Not that you care, but because if you did, you'd just. I mean, I don't know. I expect you might see it eventually, but
The unfortunate thing about this route so far is that like already 2 of my favorite characters are dead.
Yeah, it is quite tragic.
Thankfully, this game does have some pretty good characters. Folding chair.
Moko's really easy to shop for, so to speak.
I love how she says, it hits me right in the feels, because it's like, yeah, she does have her quirky speech, or slang.
Yeah.
Slang, that's the word. She speaks in both wrestling terminology and also just like...
Teenage girl.
Yeah. It's such a good combination. Bad times don't last, but bad bitches do.
That's like one of the best lines in the game. It's so fucking good. Like I think I mentioned I like it better than it's the source. Like it's so I was gonna say it's probably knows of me. But he said it's gonna be Nozomi, so it's probably not gonna be Nozomi. So
Who could that be?
Kurara? I don't know. Nope. Oh, he's mad at. Okay, because his sister was treated like trash. Okay, this is also interesting because it's him talking to someone who isn't his sister on purpose.
Mhm. We know how this went last time.
Yes, because last time it was about him. Yeah, not what
It
talking
was
being
like,
a
do
push-
as I say,
Yeah.
or I will stab you.
God, these fucking guys. Okay. Yep. Okay, because I noticed those looks because rare Kako sprites. Collecting
Mhm.
rare sprites like collecting gotcha SSS rares. Because I guess that's what they're addressing. Because obviously in the last route, Kako and Ima deciding to fight was a whole big thing. But at this time, they just kind of did it knowing about their futures, but they haven't really dealt with the personal issues that were holding them back in the first place. So now, unless it's something else, of course, which is Kako talking with Ato? Question mark. Because he hasn't
That
come up
would
in a
be a
minute.
twist.
Okay, yeah, immediately stepped back up. He's such a piece of shit. He's like, I'm gonna be all really sad and then emotionally manipulate Takumi into doing what I want. And Takumi's like, okay, I'll do it. He's like, okay, I don't want to fucking pretend to do that shit anymore. And I'll just fucking stab you.
Takumi's just like, I know.
He's such a piece of shit. I love him. Takumi's like taking 5 hours to catch up. Could that gloomy mood have just been an act? But I guess it is interesting that Ima definitely seems really dependent on Kako, but I think they're both stronger than they pretend to be, or even or aware of each so yeah. Oh, she's just hanging out
you
with the
actually
ladies.
missed
Go ahead.
a little. I think Gaku was on the roof because I have a screen cap here where
okay.
he's like, oh, Kako, Takumi asks him if Kako's in the cafeteria, and he's like, I think so. Last I saw, she was cozying up to Hiruko and Moko. I think she wants to be more like them or something. As if we didn't have enough hard-ass harpies around here already. I am so not into that. I prefer girls who are pretty and nice, and don't mind picking up the tab now and then.
You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking... They're pretty. Okay, Hiruko has her moments, but she's really nice deep down. Okay, so and yeah, and Kako's not gonna pick up the tab because she's poor. But don't worry about that. Just fucking. Shoma's just there. He's just.
Oh yeah, he is just hanging out.
I gotta talk to him now. Okay, I have to talk.
Being like a cryptid back there.
Also, just noticing how small she is next to the other two is good.
Yeah, it is good.
Oh, he wants to get strong too. That's a part of this.
Kako pout.
Yes, it's good. Good Kako. Oh. Okay, I do not need my brother anymore.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
I just realized something, but I can't say it.
Okay, well, because what I realized is that, because she's just jumping down Shoma's throat because he's suspicious of the possibility that, maybe Ima's manipulating him to get in close to Kako because he can't, and it's like, well, that she's jumping down Shoma's throat, but it's Takumi who he's manipulating. So, like,
Yeah.
she's not just bothered about like her like, so it's like he's still being controlling and having a whole what the fuck was that?
So it kind of seems like she's jumping at ghosts, but like no, she's kind of right too, just the wrong person.
Target, right reason, right? Like so you know,
And yeah, like dealing with someone who's like controlling, she's probably just like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Almost like conditioned to like, even if she gets free from him, it's like, okay, can I trust the other people?
mm-hmm.
And that is really interesting for a reason I can't say yet.
Mm-hmm. I mean, because I mean, even just like, because that's kind of what happened. I mean, I'm just now seeing it sort of as a response to even just the prologue, where, you know, Takumi was manipulated to go push Kako in a particular direction that, like, you know, because again, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Ima was honestly thinking he wanted her to be stronger. Like, he framed it as him controlling, and, you know, like, Ima's way smarter and more salient than, you know, he seems, right? So, you know, so like he was manipulating Takumi, but kind of like expecting the possibility that Kako would reject him, right? And that's what she did, because she's a good little baby. She's a good girl. Yeah, so now I'm wondering what is gonna happen here, because she's suspicious of like basically what Takumi did last time, right? Which she wasn't like before. She wasn't like, Takumi, you're just here on my brother's behalf, aren't you? Yeah, because I think he framed it as like he's independently thinking that Kako shouldn't fight and trying to keep her out of it, or something like that. Yeah.
Paranoid is the first word that comes to mind, but it sounds too victim blamey to be it. There must be another term.
Mm-hmm. Suspicious is kind of like, it's basically the same thing, but not victim blamey, but it's also not, doesn't feel as strong, I guess. So
I feel like, I don't know, like when, because I know I mentioned in like the original route when we got to that like persuasion thing with Kako, like how it kind of made me think about like stuff I've been through.
Yes.
And I feel like sometimes I use the word paranoia to describe like what I feel. Because like it's like sometimes I imagine a problem that's not there, because like I had a period of time where like that was yep, that'll do it.
I was like, there's gotta be something that's obvious. Yeah, there it is. So, but yeah, keep going.
I think that was pretty much it.
Okay, that's fair. Yay, Bond scene! I'm sure you've already seen it.
Let's go.
But, or revisit isn't bad.
Some
Okay,
of these, it's been so long since I saw it.
And also I was just gonna observe, because I was going through all the food and wondering like which one would I give to Moko, and then I got to the belt and I'm like, okay, don't need to worry about food. But now she's answering my question. Just give her meat. She'll like it. Also interesting that both her and is everybody's first one about food? Like, or is that a coincidence? That I just got Kako's that one was her talking about food, and now Moko's talking about food. That's interesting.
Maybe it's because it being like the first event, it is probably going to be like the least revealing of the 5.
Yeah,
so maybe food is just kind of
a common, like. It's because it is very something that is like personal taste, right? Like we have that phrase, you know, for a reason, right? But yeah, I imagine with other characters, they're probably not gonna necessarily talk about food, but they're still talking about something that's you know, lightly personal that you can, you know, talk about. Like you're not gonna talk with a stranger about your food tastes. It's like, yeah, it is kind of something that you do just you know, when you're gradually getting to know someone, right? Like it's not a small talk in the store thing, but it's something you might bring up with your coworkers if you're curious, right? So yeah, that's I hadn't thought about it like that. Yeah. Who do I want to do next? Yeah, everybody knows me. I feel like she's like obvious. So cute accessories. Oh yeah, I can think of some things because she's like so.
You know,
so
Something else that has also kind of been fun, for like how I was trying to go through the routes outside of the streams, is that like now I'm seeing some of the stuff we're seeing now, and I'm like, oh, this is foreshadowing for like one of the one of the routes that I have, that like one of the ones that I just started, and it's kind of like it familiarizes me with second scenario so that I have like better context of how all the routes split.
Mhm.
As opposed to just going back to the choice and kind of like vaguely remembering.
Sorry, it's just so fun. This one's so funny because it's so specific.
Why was this registered?
Exactly. I was listening. I just saw it. Oh, I was trying to think of like what would be good for. I mean, because it's all like.
You know what?
er,
Ema's going through a rough time. You could give it to Ema.
I could get.
You know who it
what?
goes to.
That's oh, he's right here. No, I have to do it to the Giftomatic. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, I was like, how do I do? Because I was already going to get it to does me, and it's like, wait, no, I'm doing it the right way. I choose the character after.
There was also like a dear sister something.
Yeah, I know that those are both very clear. Yeah, let's all right, yeah, we'll do Ema next. That makes I've already done Kako, so I think yeah, we'll do, and then I'll do I'll do a character you choose after that actually, who I haven't done yet.
Yeah.
Also, my stats are
Oh, and that
crazy.
also got you good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've already like right. Yeah, this is definitely like the best way to get my stats up.
God, this is definitely more like playing for efficiency, and I don't know that I got many of the Bond scenes in second scenario because like I didn't realize that would just be more efficient.
Yeah. Well, especially because like once I get my stats up. Well, also yeah, because now your stats are already maxed, so you wouldn't notice how much stuff you're getting from them, because, right? So oh, it's time for Ava.
No spoiling, chat.
Yeah, I know that's no. I mean, it's not too big a spoil. I mean, I honestly might have even been able to like compare the dates and seen like, oh,
Yeah. But yeah, Ava's in the next fight.
Yeah, no, and I'm pretty sure someone's mentioned that it's pretty different compared to the killing game route. So that will be cool.
Yeah.
Because this is what should have been our first time going to like understanding her character, I think, or seeing her character and understanding her what she's saying, basically. So
seeing Moko standing in the hall, and I'm like, uh-oh, not the jump scare, not again.
Strong.
They all arrive on the same days. Okay.
How goes the stream?
Oh, hi, Bree.
Bree, you're like several feet away from Bathmas, aren't you? Or you were. Like, why? How's the stream go? It's fine. You could also start around and be like, hey, Mathmas, how's the stream going? I mean, we are getting, I don't know, time's been flying. It does not feel like it's been 3 hours and 20 minutes, so, that's good.
Yeah, I think, Lexi, look out behind you. No! Yeah, we're getting to probably what could be like a good, ooh, I know where we could probably stop.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I know where we'll stop. I don't know where it'll be time-wise. I guess it'll depend how this battle goes. But, yeah, I will say no more.
Understood. She's so done with this shit.
Been watching anime for once, so I haven't been checking in as much.
That's good.
How has the Sonda been?
I still like this cutscene. I don't know. I think what I like about this cutscene and seeing it so many times is like everyone's different expression at the end. Because like, especially now there's so many characters, it's hard to take it all in. So the only way I can do that is by watching everybody's multiple times. So yeah. No Darmy though. Hers was iconic.
No Darmy.
Only 2 fronts? Noted.
Anything to bring back Darmy. I wouldn't even care if she came back with a fish head. You know, just bring her back.
That's a mental image.
怖いなら後ろに下がってればいいじゃん
Yeah, this development is really interesting as it
さっさと片付け
pertains to this fight.
あいつらの血と内臓との
Okay. Oh.
Akko, that is a really like sinister looking
Yeah,
spray.
right? That's another. I just love seeing these uncommon ones.
そうかな
The bloodless is cool, really? Like Tsubasa is not in the time, like, you know, there's no female still out there with that opinion. Could just skip it. But it's also fun.
Yeah, I mean, you would see the like story stuff anyway.
But it's also fun to play. I'll just skip it. Yeah, we could, that way, yeah. I'm also hungry, so,
Okay, yeah, then we can definitely stop where I'm thinking.
okay.
まだだよもう援軍が来てる
Oh, this fight is also kind of a
Oh,
bitch.
yeah, I'm glad I
'Cause,
skipped
like-
it now. Jesus, I hate the fucking war. I hate it. It's so well, honestly, the thing that gets me, I just wish you could like blindly attack and like. I don't see why your area of effect attacks can't just work and hit the enemies hidden in the thing.
Mhm.
Like the fact that it blocking your sight is fine. It blocking your attacks is where I draw the line.
これで俺たちの視界を奪って
Yeah.
さえ暗くて大丈夫霧自体
Like, if you're standing like 5 feet away from me, but I can't see you because of mist, and I stab
こ
you,
の霧を発生させてるやつ
it's
Yeah.
gonna hit you.
Exactly right. So that's the only thing that bothers me about it because it's just not intuitive with how
じゃあ今
like
回もそれっすね
Mist actually works. So, or Fog of
Mhm.
War, even in other games, it's usually, like an actual in general. Oh wait, hold on, it's important. Okay.
Yeah, this is important.
みんなぼーっとしてる場合じゃないよとに
Takumi's like, hey, we know the solution on how to beat these guys. Just Ima and Kako work together. And she's like, I don't know.
Ava. Oh, she's gone.
Oh, so they can attack you.
やりづらくて仕方
In
ね
cutscenes.
先輩自分らはどうすればいいんですかとりあえず過去は一旦霧の外に出てそこから敵を狙い撃ってくれ今は過去のサポートを頼む了解っす自分が妹ちゃんを守ればいいんですねそれ
自分は一人で平気だよ守っても
Eva's
らう
like,
必
excuse
要
me,
なんてない
leader, can I shoot my brother instead?
いやいや妹ちゃんここは兄弟仲良く共
This one is like,
妹ちゃんっていうのやめてよ恥ずかしい
like she's
自分は
the like I understand where the emotions come from, but she's kind of acting out of line because like it wasn't just like Ima like I'll protect her. Takumi's like, no, you two work together. Like
Yeah.
that's how we did it in the future. And she's like, I don't care.
Yeah, she's going against her leader's orders because they happen to involve Eva. So yeah.
Yep. It's really interesting.
無茶するなって一緒に協力して戦わないと
That's not how a sniper works.
自分は一人でやれるのお兄ちゃんなんかいらない自分は一人で
Uh-oh. Oh no.
だから言っただろ危ない
Oh man, not even a that's a Usopp fucking Captain Kuro fucking I'm fucked up pose. Jesus. Okay. Well, also, and now I'm just thinking about how I fucked up the thumbnails because like I like the twins, so I make them the thumbnail for the route that I choose, and I got a route with lots of Darby content, and then I'm like, oh, for Matthew's choices, I'll choose Darby. and then she died. It's just, and now the twins are getting content, and it's like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, Darumi didn't just die. She died like almost immediately.
Exactly, right? And the twins were just not there last time, and now they're okay. So I mean, I guess like in retrospect, like yeah, I maybe should have chosen the. I mean, at least what would have fit the thumbnails if I chose this one and then you chose the killing game route. Though actually, question I'm curious about: if let's say we were just now doing the route with your choices because the killing game route is longer, would you have still chosen the killing game route, or would you have chosen the Retsnom route if I hadn't chosen the killing game route?
I think my plan was that if you didn't pick second scenario, I would pick that, and if you did, I would pick killing game.
No, that's what I'm asking, but so you'd still pick killing game even following the Retsnom route is what I'm asking. Like if you play
think I would, because like killing
gotcha.
game has
really good.
Danganronpa kind of connotations, and then also it is just a good route.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was just wondering because we've talked about Retsnom and where we might play that, or either I'll play it and you'll just watch and there won't be a stream, but it'll just be us chilling because you want to see my reaction to it, I guess. So I was just wondering if it meant as much to you as the killing game did, but no, the killing game, yeah, that's fair. Okay, cool. And now Hiroko, her hero, is
Yeah, Hiroko just said that was your fault. You fucked up.
Hey, Kako starts out in the fucking middle of the mist. I mean, she does need to.
Do you at least get the points for that?
That's a good fuck. Yeah, that's a good point. I gotta pay attention to that final screen.
Yeah, Ima died protecting Kako. We get it. Whatever. Do I get the points? That's interesting what Hiruko just said.
Oh, which one? Stay strong a little
like
longer.
I need you to stay strong a little longer, like I need you to do this.
Oh yeah, that is a good point. Cause
I don't know if that's just her taking on kind of the role model role that Kako looks up to her, so she's like, okay, here's what I think you should do.
Well, because if she's been living maybe it's her kind of using Kako's desire for Well, hold on, was it Kako who? Hold on, or was it No, I might be thinking of it. Yeah, I'm thinking of a completely different thing. I was thinking of Phoenix Wright. Never mind. There's a character in Phoenix Wright who forms very strong dependent attachments to people, and which character she was attached to at what point matters for that chapter. Because I was trying to remember which character that was in 100 Line, but it wasn't. It was a character in a different game that I was playing a while ago. But I was just thinking about how Hiroko, if Kako has this dependency to Ima, Hiroko's kind of trying to help Kako in a way by basically creating another dependency, stay strong for me, right? I'm needed for this other person because she can't be like that for herself. So Hiroko's kind of guiding her to do something in a way, basically. So yeah. Oh, Hiroko's like, nah, we ain't having that shit. Yay, Eva's here. Oh no, Eva's dead. I win! Oh, it was too early. Never mind, I fucked it up. Okay, did I get the
Yeah,
nice
I
kill
love the
points?
like
Oh, yeah.
wave start. You win.
妹ちゃんのド活躍のおかげっす。あとはあいつにとどめを刺すだけね。さっさと終わらせましょうか。
Oh, that's also kind of interesting because, like, yeah, he gives her praise all the time, but, like, he's even praising her when she kind of screwed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, also, God damn it. So, I remember, I feel like, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but, like, her, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, she's a paragon of nature, and she has a mother dynamic with Nozomi.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that, or I don't know if I mentioned that last time.
You might have actually pointed that out in Killing Game.
Maybe. I feel like I brought it up, but I don't remember what context I brought it up in.
Oh, this is so interesting too because like now you get kind of what
I get I have a pretty big picture about what Eva's character is. Yeah, following the Killing Game.
So now, when she takes her mask off and is like, "No, don't kill me," and begging for her life, it's like, well, now you know why.
Yeah.
And why like living is so important to her.
Oh, interesting. Wait, she looks the same age as them, but I don't know about that one. I mean, I'm not saying that. I mean, I guess she looks young for her age because she's definitely like she has her child. She has like a child who's almost as old as they are, right? Like, or at least that maybe not almost is the wrong word, but she's like she's like, not a baby.
She's she's commune's on, I think.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Oh, so maybe she's like her.
Like, I think that was the actual.
If she's the younger sister, I forgot that they weren't actually blood related. Even though that's really important, it slipped my mind.
But then like, oh, that's a little weirder if like the motherly dynamic with Nozomi when it's like, are they the same age?
Because it could be like she's like 5 years old or something like that. But even then, it's like I don't know. That's
or she could be older but just looks
younger. Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, I will say, because I have to card people at my store. I see people who are my age, but they look notably older, and I'm like, okay, that's probably because they had kids, because kids will stress you out and age you.
Yeah.
So, because I just think about, I look pretty young for my age, even though I'm called an old man. So, but I don't know. So it's like, I don't know. So maybe Ava. I don't know why maybe she just I don't know. She's still a warrior though, so I don't know what point I was trying to make there, but yeah.
Oh yeah, an interesting thing about this scenario now, CRA wasn't there when Ava showed up in either route.
Right. I didn't think about that until even when he showed up, I wasn't thinking like, oh yeah, you weren't here before. Like we have way more characters are meeting Ava for the first time because Hiroko too.
Damn, that was what the hell, CRA. The way he phrased that, like, oh, do you really want to spare this girl that, like, do you want Nozomi to get killed again, Takumi? It's like, Jesus.
Manipulation. That look fucking face he's making, too. That smug ass.
Yeah.
And because he even brought up Vestness betraying God's teachings, but obviously, like, Ava wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. Oh no, is this another choice? Fuck!
Maybe.
Because I mean, I know it's the choice feels really easy to me now because I have the Killing Game rooting context, if that's the case. But I can see, like, going through the first time is like, yeah, you kind of have this context of like, yeah, Shoma was making connection with Shoma, and then she escaped and she died. Like, you don't really know anything about her, except that she didn't even
really like. She didn't cause any harm herself because everything turned out to be Ato. Even her escaping was Ato.
Yes. And yeah, so
I'm vetoing any plan that involves war crimes. Go off, Moko. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're fine. I was just like, yeah, this is a really interesting choice if you do it right after the main scenario, the original prologue. But with the context I have, it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know it's supposed to be the. That's a rare one. That's a rare C-Ray.
Yeah.
It's like he's sticking out of that would be actually perfect if his hat was like not cut off there. It was sticking out of the window to be like, don't just fucking kill her.
Oh, also there was in the battle there was a line of dialogue with Hiriko where she also mentioned that she wasn't here the first time, but but like she doesn't want them to take her prisoner.
Yes.
But that's also because Hiriko is just kind of a killer.
Yep, she does not like the invaders. But yeah, anyway, I'm pretty sure the option is to take her prisoner. So, like,
is that what you would do?
That's what I would. Yeah, especially after the killing game route. So.
Yeah.
Okay, that is correct.
That is the correct answer.
Do you know what happens if you kill her yet? Or have you not
So
gotten
I
there?
can give you the premise. That is all I know. Like,
Okay.
I think I've only seen like the initial scene, or maybe like a day or two
You
in.
play things completely different from how I would, because I would just do the whole route. So if I were in your position, I would not have like poked my head in to see what. I guess that makes sense though. If I poke your head in, so it's like, okay, this is what this route is, and then you can decide later what you want to like going to a lighter
Well,
one.
I mean,
after
I
evil
am.
one. But oh, you are playing.
I
too?
am
Okay,
going
gotcha.
to play through it.
Oh, I know you're going
but
to,
like,
but I wouldn't know what the premise is because I wouldn't pick it until I was going to go all the way in. Basically, is what I'm saying. Sorry.
like all at once.
Yeah, for that route at least.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is but no, you can tell me like I don't know the way you're describing how you're like seeing what the premises are, but then you're like end up doing another route basically where like or maybe unless you picked the ending and had to go back, then maybe that's actually different. Yeah.
My goal was to try and like complete these scenarios, but I just didn't have time.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So this is simply as far as I got.
Oh, I thought you were doing another one already. Never mind. I misremembered.
That's as far as I can go. Funnily enough, both in Killing Game and here, I was spoiler walled out of stream because of a kill Ava or not choice.
Unfortunate.
So yeah, if you choose to kill her, she has like one more ace up her sleeve to try and live.
Or
no, not the
okay,
bomb.
not the bomb. Okay.
The bomb actually doesn't come up.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But she they decide to kill her, and then she's like, "Wait, if you spare my life, I can tell you where a box of blessings is."
Oh.
And then she kind of describes like kind of what it is and like what it might look like, and everybody's like, well, I don't know, like, do we go
check
back
it
on the
out.
choice to kill her? Yeah, like, do we want this information? And then Kako kills her.
Oh. Okay.
Kako steps in
she
and is
saw
like,
Ima die, and yeah, so okay.
she saw
yeah.
Ima die, and also she said, like, why did we choose to kill her if we're just gonna like waver on it? And then the interesting thing, after Kako kills Ava, Ava's voice like curses them basically. Like the text is all red, and it's just
so it's
like she's
almost,
not
okay.
there, but like her
Oh.
voice is.
Well, because my
And she
first
curses
thought is
them.
that like because like by killing her, they're sort of breaking a tenet of the religion, right? Like that she took off her mask, she has surrendered, right? Like you know when they kill the other ones, it's like they're still like they're prepared to die because they have you know like they've not taken out their masks, so they've not surrendered, right? If they're not killed, they're
Yeah.
trying to escape or continue to fight. But Ava has completely surrendered, right? And in both the
Yeah.
two routes, she did, right? Until she was allowed out, basically. So the fact that they broke that and committed a war crime, that makes sense that she would curse them. So that's curious. And obviously, my first thought when you mentioned Box of Blessings is like, oh, so she's telling them where commune is, but also part of me is like, well, then she wouldn't tell them where her most precious thing is as a means of like trying to beg
Mhm.
for her life, right? But I mean, also if they ran into her as like she's a child, like
Yeah.
would they just murder a child? I mean, some of them, yes. I wouldn't put it past Yuriko. But let's be real. But I don't know. That
Yeah,
sounds-
when Ava curses them, or her voice, she's like, I didn't want to die. I shouldn't have died. Why did you kill me? And yeah, so that is what leads to 9A and 9B. I know that the split, the two routes, there is the Box of Blessings route, and there is the Box of Calamity route.
Oh,
I don't know which is which.
gotcha.
And I don't even know like what the choice is or when it will be or how long the routes are.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, past this point,
We don't know. All right, never mind.
You
Okay,
know.
yeah, I understand.
the
now.
next
Yeah.
few choices, I'm not really gonna know what the routes are.
You'll just know which is the correct one is. So okay.
Yeah. Oh, also part of the premise too, like Kako kind of doubles down on her, kind of pushing Ema away.
Oh.
Because she kills Ava and then uses that as her justification, like, I'm stronger than you. Stop, like,
Mhm.
Stop worrying about me.
So the progress just kind of falls apart, basically. Okay.
Yeah.
どうしても死ぬわけにいかなかったどうしても
Oh, Ema also says, as part of that premise, seeing me die has given her some kind of complex about me being weak and needing to stay out of danger.
Okay. Oh, so she's like pushing him away to try and protect him. Interesting.
Yeah, like, she kind of takes on the Ema role, almost seems to be what might happen there.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was not the endpoint I have in mind. We can go a little bit further.
I didn't get a
If,
nice kill. Boo.
No. Or I mean, if you would rather stop there, that's
no,
also fine.
no. I'm curious. I'm curious as to what you would think is a better stopping point. So you have piqued
It's
my
literally
interest.
the next day.
Yeah. No, I figured it wouldn't be too long. We'll probably finish another scene or two. God, we're only in day 21, and this is our second. This is gonna take a minute. So
This this route is pretty dense.
yeah. And it makes sense that it's the second scenario. So like, obviously, many of the other routes are gonna like pass more time or just be shorter in general.
Mm. I like how when they decide to spare Ava, Moko is like, I'm a baby face. I can't go around doing heel stuff like that.
More crimes to count as heals and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, at least wrestling hasn't gotten to the point where like the characters aren't involved in like I don't know, just horrible stuff happening around the globe and just like oh that they're talk about what's the word just like the advancement of stakes and just that kind of like constant oh he slept into the afternoon, okay. But just I
Oh,
don't
hi,
know.
Hiroko.
Yeah, I was like,
It's a shame that 9A does nothing significant with Kako's character. Well, then what's the point? But I think you did describe 9A as like a nothing burger of a route,
unfortunate.
which is, yeah, it's unfortunate. Decent Gaku and Shoma moments. Not pitching it to me. Every time Moko is alone, it's just like, Moko jump scare. But not that one. No, not again.
This war, though, it really sucks, you know?
The point is, let's make Dragon Ball, but insanely boring. Oh,
Unfortunate.
yeah, that's unfortunate. So Dragon Ball?
Oh, rude. Okay, that must have been the scene that Matt was. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, just needed to see Moko one more time. Yep.
Yeah. Oh right, Ato. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I have like glimpsed him while passing through the map, and it's like, hey, idiot Bozo's just been sitting here, just losing.
We're
his
about to get a
mind.
really funny sprite.
Oh boy. Little backward Ato. Because that's not the sprite, but
Oh, you have to click him, I think.
Oh.
Wait. Maybe if you talk to Ava, it'll... Oh, there we go. There it is.
He's just sleepy.
He's just a sleepy boy. He's done nothing wrong, Smile.
It's just a dummy. Like we open the cage and push him like at the fake head just rolls off and it's a.
Ato's just an ooh-woo soft boy. He would never do anything wrong. He'd never kill anyone. Certainly not Kiriko or Flame Boy.
Or Sire.
Yeah. It's okay. He was real for that one.
I was gonna say, does Sire count as a person?
A way to end the war.
Because obviously it's like, you know, this side is, you know, the invaders don't seem to be the aggressors, honestly. Like they're implied to be, like they're framed that way, but like they're literally fighting to avoid extinction, right? So ooh, there it is. Yep, there's the drop.
Yep.
Dun 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 dun. Something I kind of already knew, but still good to. I don't know. I still felt I had a ooh moment just like when she dropped it, because I was just like, how's that gonna affect Takumi? And you guys are the real aliens. We're humans.
Yeah.
Oh, C-Ray motherfucker.
Okay, it didn't jump scare me this time, but when I was playing it the first time, that sound absolutely jump scared me.
Yeah, they're being manipulated. I like how it's like very obviously C-Ray's hand holding it, but they're still showing you question marks. Like, do you see how low it is to the ground? Like, it's C-Ray. I think I'll get to Takumi waking up after this, and I'll probably be a new scene, and then I'll call it and go eat lunch.
Yeah.
I think I've seen this.
Yeah,
scene
that
already,
was the
yeah.
part I wanted to get to.
Right? I think I've seen this scene, or maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, you have, but they
Okay.
play again in this route.
Yeah.
On the same days as the previous year, or
Yeah.
timeline?
Mm-hmm.
知ってるたっくん外の世界には季節っていうのがあったんだって
I'll just refresh my memory. Takumi's cat shirt. It's like a
Oh,
cat
yeah.
little cat through a window. That's a good shirt.
寒い時期とか暑い時期とか月日によって天候がまるで違ったんだって
寒かったり暑かったりとか不便だな。
それとね外の世界では雨とか雪っていう現象もあって時には風がビューン
Like what I drove home in today.
激しい天候になる時もあって
That's rough.
嵐ってやつだよ聞いたことない
Got a little mix of like snow, sleet, and hail. It was truly the winter wombo combo.
Oh boy. Ah, yeah, that sounds rough. And gross. But you made it home, thankfully, so.
Yep.
そんな危険な世界で暮らさなくてよかったよ。東京団地の中にいれば安心だ
Yeah,
もんな
like it's artificial. perhaps on an artificial satellite that's not anywhere close to the surface of Earth,
たっくんってば
where there's weather.
はーい未知の世界にはロマンがあるじゃん。わかんないかな。
むしろ外の世界
That's
に
kind of
興味を持ってるの
interesting. Like, if you think of that one line where she said, like, aren't you tired of knowing everything that's going to happen? Like, if you apply it to the whole
Oh,
time
yeah.
traveling thing,
Oh, fuck.
and how, like,
Oh, damn it.
everything goes off the rails pretty much every time.
I didn't think about that when she said that. That's because obviously that's like, obviously I'm glad I didn't just skip the scene because I think, yeah, you're kind of supposed to view it with like the retroactive context of like, oh,
変わった
yeah,
や
because
つだ
that line's obviously supposed to imply about the fact that like, or not Karo knowing, of course, but just like the reader's knowledge, and like you saw the line the first time and now you're seeing it the second time, and it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Takumi does know everything. Rutro.
Within Takumi, there is a cat, and the second one didn't make it. No.
You know about the two wolves inside of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I will call it here. So let me save real quick.
So, yeah, there is the official drop that CRA is, not to be trusted.
Gasp! What a twist. Well, see, it's so weird,
Gasp.
especially like with not even just like it's with just with the Killing Game 2, and honestly, sometimes like because I'm obviously have some predictions that I'm going to, and some of my predictions have been ridiculous, but at the same time, the ones that I feel like are more reasonable, like the fact that like I think that they were on the artificial satellite the whole time. Like when it happens, I'm gonna be like gasp, even though I don't know that yet for sure. But I'm curious as to how the actual reveal will go, or regardless of what, because obviously it's like, yeah, this is telling me that they're the invaders, which is in line with my expectations. But obviously I still don't know the whole truth. But anyway, fun stream. That was cool. Nice talk with everybody as always, and I will see you guys next time.